see no titties in movies anymore, and we only see dicks. Hey, anybody notice this? Yes, I love titties. Big old titties.
It took us long enough. I'm sorry, guys. We were in the back room talking about spicy stuff, and we were having a good time doing it. And then I forgot that we were supposed to do a show. So, welcome to the show, Pippa.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened. You were just here just now. You just saw it. We did this. And also, speaking of just doing this, I do want to thank you for coming on my show before you came on Nick Ricado's show. Thank you so much. he's a bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, rackets.
Yeah.
This was personal.
God, his nose is so huge. How big it is. Like whenever I'm hanging out with him, every time he turns, I have to fucking duck and shit because it's coming right at me.
Oh, that sounds scary. You okay?
Yeah.
Have you ever been hit by it?
Yeah, well, of course. Like, sometimes we'll be drinking together and, like one thing leads to another and I kind of like his nose. But until then, I'm like, get that shit away from me, because if he sneezes.
You have to be drunk.
Yes, which is 99% of the time. It's the majority of the time, I'm gonna be honest. And I don't know what happened. Like, I remember, I was 27 years old and I had never drank before. And my wife left, of course, because that's how that works. And then and then I was like, I just start drinking. And then I was like, but I only drink once in a while. Fast forward 7 years now. And I just drink every day. I'm like, why does this happen? And it's because the white girls, White Claws, they would come over and they would like, I have this new thing called a White Claw. And I'm like, I guess I'll drink it. It's delicious.
That's what you're addicted to is White Claw?
I wouldn't say addicted. I would say I have to drink it or else I will jump off a bridge.
You're an alcoholic for White Claw? What the fuck?
Yes.
Are you sure you're not a white girl?
Have you look? Well, I mean, but look at this, Pippa.
What am I looking at?
Look, you can see it. Look,
yeah, I can see it, but
look at it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It just doesn't get your blood pumping right here.
No, it's spicy bitch water.
Oh, now you're just fucking with me. So you're just trying to act cool for the chat when I know.
I'm not trying to act cool. It's a literal basic bitch drink.
Oh damn, my heart, Pippa.
Your viewers know where you're at, right?
They know.
You're in the God blessed South and you're drinking fucking White Claw.
It's because listen. There's a reason. It's because.
You said it was the girls.
It was the girls. Now they bring it over. No, but the whiskey though. I used to drink whiskey all the time, but I want to drink longer than 5 hours, 6 hours. I want to party. And if I drink whiskey, it's 2 hours and I'm done and I'm dying and shit. And if nothing's going to happen, right? You drink whiskey, nothing's happening, even if I wanted to, nothing's happening with nobody,
Not even rackets.
Not even rackets.
Not even his nose.
Not even with his beautiful. Well, I mean, I could just lay there. I don't know. It depends. It depends on who's doing what. I can sleep through it, But
okay.
But yeah, no go with the whiskey, man. No go. Not even for rackets, dude. I was in Vegas recently, and rackets. He gave me this whiskey that was some custom whiskey, and it was really high alcohol content, but it was really smooth. And I drank it, and it didn't have that burn. You know what I'm saying? It was it's smoothest whiskey I've ever had. And I drank 4 shots of it. And then I just woke up in my hotel room and just vomited straight off the bed and then went back to sleep. It was great. And the girl that
doesn't sound great.
I had a girl that I picked up and she was in
was
the bed.
Was she drunk too?
A little bit, but she was in the bed and then she woke up and she's like, oh, it smells terrible. And I was like, it's fine. And then she just left. I didn't see her again. It was great. It was an intense night. You ever had a night where you're just just in every direction?
No, I can't say I have.
Really? Oh,
really? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm glad you enjoyed your trip to Vegas, though.
Everyone's made this mistake where you just smash shots until you just die. No. Okay. Well,
no, that's just you.
That's just me. Oh, okay.
That's just you.
Maybe
Casual alcoholic here. Holy shit.
do you drink at all?
Yeah, I drink all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, okay, not like as bad as you. I'm not fucking alcoholic like you, but like.
No, bro, I drink all the time. Well, we confirmed it here. Pippa, severe alcoholic, and somebody needs to step in now.
Oh my God,
please, God.
No. Just like, sometimes you just need to turn your brain off, right? And then just one glass, of moonshine.
Just get through moonshine?
Get through the emotions. Yeah. What do you mean? What?
Oh, dude. So I was at a race 2 weeks ago. I raced in this goofy like NASCAR series, and I wrecked. It was great. And
while drunk?
No, it's not allowed. But afterwards, there was this old dude that could like barely form sentences or walk. Like,
he was drunk.
And he like walks up with this jar, and he's like, "You should try this." And I'm like, "What is it?" And he's like, "It's moonshine." And I'm like, "I got to drive like 8 hours home, dude. Like right after this." He's like, "Do it." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna do it, old man. Damn you."
Have you ever had moonshine?
Oh, I've had moonshine. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You just don't take moonshine from old men?
Well, yeah. Well, when it's a random bottle that's clear and I have to drive somewhere, right? So like,
it's homemade.
I had a race car, I had my truck and everything, and I had to drive like 8 hours home. If I take a sip of moonshine, you don't know what's in it. Fentanyl could die immediately. I'm not gonna die on the way home. You know what I'm saying? No thanks. Absolutely not. I'd rather die. It's like what we were talking about before.
You probably would have.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not 50 yet. Remember what we talked about?
True.
Yes, when I get to 50, or that's
no,
not.
You said 49.
49. Yeah. When I get to 49, that's it. And I'm gonna have a great year. And then right before 50, for breakfast, I'm gonna make a heaping bowl of shotgun shells, and then I'll be done. I feel like that's a really good way to like go out on your own terms.
I think so. You're gonna stream it, right?
Yeah, well, of course.
Oh, thank God.
One kid, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
God, Jesus, that video is brutal.
I haven't actually seen it yet.
Dude, he's just he. It's like that movie Face Off, except it's real, and they don't put another face on him. He's just no face guy now.
Oh, okay.
You've ate spaghetti,
Wasn't that
right?
a kid?
Yeah. You ever ate spaghetti? It looked like that, like in the bowl.
Did it look like the guy who ate a shotgun after his wife left him or something? That one was the guy?
Fucked up, bro. Oh my God! Imagine doing that over a woman, Pippa.
I can't.
Yeah, like he called his wife, right? He like called his wife and she didn't answer, and he was just like, "Well, boom, damn!" Over a woman, dude. When my ex-wife left, I was just like, I just got on Tinder, like, I'm gonna swallow a shotgun, bro. I was like, I'm in the prime of my life. I got titties, I don't need to swallow a shotgun. Now that guy looked pretty awful though, appearance wise. So he's probably done. So there might have been a better route, to be honest.
He hit the wall already. It's over for him.
You can't avoid the wall, and then he put some more shit on the wall. Decorations.
Put some shit on the ceiling. Reach new heights, yeah.
The next owner, of course, to clean up. Like my first house I bought. There was just brains everywhere.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so I got a house. My first house I ever got, I was 21, and it was super cheap. And I asked the landlord, I'm like, why is it so cheap, man? And he was like, well, I got to be honest. I got to disclose this if you ask. But the last tenant shot herself in the master bedroom. And I go to look at the house, and there's just a giant red stain on the carpet. And then the blinds are just covered in spatter.
You're fucking with me.
And I thought,
you're fucking with me.
No, this is real life, Pippa, damn it. And I was thinking to myself, why did they not clean this up? No one. I'll just get somebody else in there. So who cares?
You're fucking with. Did you pay for it already? Did you sign on already?
Yeah, well, but it was super cheap. It was like $500 a month. Now this is a long time ago, but it was $500 a month. My mortgage now is like 9 times that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
oh fuck.
Brains, Pippa. We all think we're badass until we have to pick up brains out of the carpet.
What do you even do with that? Do you just replace the whole carpet, or like what the fuck?
I put a rug over it, dude. It's like in Big Daddy.
Whatever works, I guess.
In Big Daddy, when he puts a newspaper over the kid when he pisses everywhere. That's what I did. With the brains.
dead woman brains.
Yeah, we don't need that. You know,
You could murder somebody else on top of it.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, there's
no. You would have no idea.
Nobody would know. Yeah.
This definitely isn't 2 sets of brain juice. That would never happen. There's only one
what are
brain.
the odds?
Yeah, you would never know. Real quick, let me get this giant delicious red boy. Tomac! So how's your plan of sending Matt Walsh Bible Black? What? What? Who said this? Did you say this, Pippa?
No.
Bible Black? Damn, Tomac. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Tomac. I love you. I appreciate you. You're beautiful. With a giant red boy in my face. It's good for the pores. Rub it in. Appreciate you, dude. You're groated. Wow, there's so many of these. I can't believe I missed all these. Time for the Pippa collab and some ducks. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you, baby. You're so beautiful with your face. Joshua Hilton Bride. Rackets must be seething. He hasn't even texted me today. He usually texts me every day. So that's pretty. He'd be fun. No, I was on a show the other day and I was like, I have a really cool guest Monday. And he's like, well, who is it? And I'm like, I'm not going to announce it yet. Just in case, you know.
No, seething.
Yeah, seething. Thank you. I love you, Josh. Spooky. What's up, baby? Thank you. And where's Pete? I see Pete somewhere. No, it's Sacco. What the? That's the Alabama. Why'd I read Pete? How demoralizing would it be to be that guy who lost against an anime-themed race car? Please make it happen and shout out Pippa. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. I'm going to make a Pippa rap for my race car. That'd be hilarious. Then everybody would shame me. Shame me. Because, you know, the league I race in, they'd probably be like, Satan! You know how it is?
No, I have no idea how it is, actually.
Dude,
what?
A guy on Twitter the other day said all anime is Satanism or something. And I was like, what the fuck? How do you get that from anime? You know, unless it's Bible Black, of course. Lighting Fire. Ask Pippa about her feet. Oh,
No.
I Googled that a long time ago. Thank you, Lightning Fire. I appreciate you. Who doesn't Google that immediately? Like,
Jesus Christ.
everybody.
I don't want that to be my legacy.
Why did you do it then?
Once you agree to something, okay, so I said it when I was a very small channel, okay? And it was like a shit post. Like, I'm never going to reach that number, right? Yeah. And then it happens. And now either you pick the legacy of posting your feet for the degenerate internet, or you have to be the person that pussied out of posting their feet. And now you're never going to hear the end of it. But joke's on me because I never hear the end of it anyways.
Yeah, and it was beside like a dog's foot or something. I was like, whose dog is this?
This is my dog.
It was just a dog's paw. I thought it was a deer at first. And then I thought to myself, wait a second, why would a deer be here? Like, you know, they're wild as hell. You ain't gonna let you put your feet next to them. Yeah. So of course I Googled that.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh my gosh. There was this one picture. It was like
oh my God.
Some random goofy girl. Like it was some old picture of some girl that was on some random website and somebody claimed it was you.
Oh yeah,
like
that art.
Really goofy looking girl. And I was like,
some Russian girl.
Dude, she looked rough, man.
It was a child.
No, I mean, yeah, but like, are we not allowed to say the children are ugly?
I mean, you can.
I've seen a lot of ugly children in my life.
You're not supposed to say that.
No, you can say it. There's no TOS against that shit.
Okay, she was a really ugly kid.
She was ugly as hell, Pippa.
Yeah, it still comes up if you type in PIPKIN Pippa into like the Twitter GIF bar. It's like a slow transition into that girl's face.
Yeah. Oh man, it's rough. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, man, maybe I should cancel this show if this is her.
What the fuck?
I just, you know, that's just all I think about, Pippa. That's all I think about. Is looking into the eye of Sauron.
What the fuck? If you can collab with Rackets, you could collab with her.
No, I would. If she DMs me, I'm gonna say no. You get away from me now.
Oh my God, I'd collab with her. I think that'd be really fucking funny, actually.
That actually would be because it's collabing with myself.
Yeah.
See, it's not really me. Everybody, I don't look awful. Plot twist.
As far as people know.
Yeah, twist. You ain't got a face.
Oh, like plot twist.
It got removed in surgery.
Yeah, I already ate a shotgun shell.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you gotta be what you are, or else you just be like a spaghetti bowl. And like,
fuck?
Luckily you didn't hit your voice box, so you sound normal. It all worked out in the end. Tell me something real quick, because I was wanting to know. I've been interested in this because I saw you start popping up everywhere. And probably from getting canceled that one time or 5 times. I don't know. I get canceled all the time. I can't remember anymore. But was it so when you started, did you start on YouTube or did you start on Twitch? Where did you start first?
This is so in how do I say it? Okay, yeah, I started on YouTube first.
There you go.
I'll say that. Yeah.
So like did you just start doing what you were doing and then you just kept streaming and then all of a sudden the growth was just like, man, it was great?
Pretty much. I mean, before joining a company, Face Connect.
Mhm.
So as I am now, I'm like the intellectual property of Face Connect, but like I did have work experience coming in.
Yeah.
Can't talk about that, but so joining on and as Face Connect pretty much just started out on YouTube, and it was like very, very slow growth at first. Like it wasn't terrible or anything. Like a lot of people, they start out, they can't even hit like 1,000 subs in fucking 5 years, right? But basically hit like the wall after like 15,000 subscribers ish, and it was just like really slow growth for the first year, and then after interacting a bit with like Ethan Ralph.
Yeah.
Like after a few like run-ins with that scene, things just kind of started exploding and tumbling, and yeah.
God.
Now I'm here.
Can't stand that guy. But anyways, something about his face being like so disgusting. It's just
Trust me, I've had to see too much of it.
God, it's like he always does that face that he's like I'm quirky because I make myself look fatter. Where he like does the thing where he puts his gobbler out and he looks dumb on purpose. I'm like, that was funny in 2012. And he never moved past it. And then his takes are just terrible. And also his face.
His content's 2012.
It is.
Some people just don't move on. It's just how it is.
Oh, that's why I still talk about GameStop. Because I can't move on, damn it.
Tell the GameStop story. What the fuck happened with GameStop? You said you got sued by your manager?
Yeah, well, so I left GameStop in 2018 after working there 11 years. It was terrible. And then I started working at Walmart in a district manager role, contracted out for another company. And then I started making YouTube videos, and it was just really fast. It was fast.
Oh?
I mean, yeah.
Humble bragger over here.
Yeah, get some. Anyway.
What the fuck? That was weird.
So it's like 30. I hit 30K subs in the first 4 or 5 official days where I was doing YouTube.
Holy shit.
It
what
was.
The fuck did you post?
I posted a video called "I worked at GameStop 11 years. Here's my story," and I put it on Twitter and attached an AMA to it at 3 a.m. randomly for no reason. I just saw somebody else say, "I worked at some random company for 6 months. Ask me anything," and it was on the front page of Reddit. So I was like, fuck it. I worked at GameStop, and it hit the front page of Reddit. So the video took off, and then a couple months later, because I just released a video and I didn't think about it. And then a couple months later, it like overnight went from 20,000 views to like 1 million. And then I hit 30K subs. And I was like, I guess I'll do YouTube now.
Yeah. Free career right there.
Yeah, it was great. And then I think I hit about 70K after like 2 months or 3 months. And then my old district manager found my channel. I guess he finally heard that I was talking shit. And I talked some shit about him, So he got pissed. And I had just released a Walmart video talking about like Walmart, which is definitely not allowed. So
burning some bridges.
Yeah. So he called my corporate office for my Walmart contracted out company, which they eventually were bought by Walmart. And I got fired. He got me fired. And I made a video about it.
Hey, free content.
Yeah, and then I think I hit 90K, I think, after that. And then through a friend, I found out that he was going to sue me. And then I got more information directly from him or his attorney. And then like 3 months later, it got thrown out and then never happened.
Oh.
That's pretty much the end of that. But it was pretty insane.
It's funny how people think that like the whole lawsuit thing is going to shut literally anything down on the internet because it's just free content.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, you just grift the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Everything.
Hell yeah.
Everything you can do to grift anything that comes forward. And that's what I did.
Including VTubers, huh? Is that why you invited me on?
Yes. I don't even like
I respect
you.
the hustle.
Every time I turn your stream on, I'm like, oh, I hate her. I got to message her to get on. No, it's a joke. That's a joke. You're fine. You're fine.
No, careful. Chat's already riled up now.
Oh, no. They're going to get you.
Look at me. They're going to go after you.
I didn't do nothing. No, these people they're not here for you. They're here for me, Pippa. The superior.
Oh, fuck off.
Look at that. Okay, so.
Oh, God.
Can you do it? But you can't. No, see?
Fuck off. Listen. I'm on the phone with the artist right now.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. That'd be hilarious.
No, it would not.
You could have a button like on your thing, like one of these, and it just jiggles your boobies. It'd be hilarious.
No.
Right. Instant million subs.
No, I'm good.
All those simps in the chat would be like, oh, flipping freaking tables and shit, waiting for the super chat goal to happen. Please, Pippa, here's $1,000, God.
No.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Jesus.
I'm gonna make an account. I'm gonna make a VTuber called Pippa 2, and it's just gonna be a Pippa with giant boobs. But
you do that
with my voice.
Let's see how that works out for you. Let's see about that.
Get a summons in the mail. Cease and desist, please. You can't call it Pippa 2, nor can you make it have boobies. It's like, okay, well, unfortunately, this is life now. So
what the fuck.
So you stream the majority of your content streaming, yeah?
Yeah. Like 99% of it.
Do you prefer that over making videos?
Oh fuck yeah.
Dude, same.
I fucking hate videos. Holy shit.
Same. Oh my God, I hate
it. Did you edit yours?
I used to.
I
finally got an editor because like I was getting close to the shotgun cereal every day. God, it was awful. I hated that shit. It's just I would not release a video for 2 weeks because I would have it filmed and ready, and I'm just like, I just can't sit down and do this right now. You know, anxiety.
I feel that. I can't watch my own videos back. Like I remember so before. God, shit is hard to talk about with contracts and shit. Okay, so with videos, anytime I make videos, there's like you're supposed to watch it back at the end.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Just as soon as it's done. I don't care. I've uploaded shit. It's missing music. The fucking subtitles are off by like a goddamn second. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I cannot bring myself to go back and just watch the whole thing all the way through. It can't happen. The most I can do is click through, take a few quick peeks at it because it's just awful. It's the worst fucking thing is listening to your voice, and then it's like you have to sit there and you have to have like the ego to be like, yeah, this part was funny enough. Let's keep this shit in. It's like fuck, man.
Yeah, that's the good thing about not having to edit because when you edit, like when I'm like, and I'm looking at this bitch for like 3 hours, and I'm, you know, and then I'm like, this is awful. By the second hour, you're like, this is the worst video. I'm not gonna put this out. This is awful.
Programs crashed 3 times already.
Yeah.
You've had to redo the same part.
Oh, dude, that's when I got really good at Control S. I'm just like Control S every 2 seconds. But now when my editor sends shit, it's just like it's like I'm seeing it for the first time, and I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. This is great. So I still don't really watch them. I'll just click through them, but I usually watch the first 2 minutes because my editor goes really hard in the first 2 minutes, and he always does a great job. But usually, dude, I started doing fight videos of like people fighting in restaurants and fast food places, and it was great. It was awesome. They're just punching each other. It was fun. And of course, it all started getting demonetized, and I'm like, oh, you bitches. Come on. I even put my editor put funny noises where it's like bonk, whistles and shit. They don't even care. Still demonetize that shit.
YouTube's aggressive about that now.
They just don't want us to see fights. And they're harmless. Everybody's like really bad at like connecting with shots, and they're all just like flailing about and falling over. It's like a comedy sketch. But no, apparently it's against TOS and it's called graphic violence. And I'm like, I saw not a drop of blood. There was no severed heads. You should be able to greenlight this shit. TikTok's
pretty good about that. There's a lot of that kind of shit on TikTok now.
Well, yeah, of course. Like you can do anything when it comes to China, so like just get on it, dog on it.
Well, I don't know about anything, but
I mean, you can't like, be free. But other than that, you can do most anything else.
Content's fair game, baby.
Yeah, dude, it's all good, man. It's crazy. I watched what is that? Nick Crowley. He's like a documentary kind of maker about spooky stuff. and he covered something where this guy in China was making content, and he was.
Oh, is this gonna be the dead babies thing?
That was cool too. Holy, that was fucking wild, bro. Where there were just babies in a freaking pool, like in the basement.
Yeah.
Bro, why are you putting babies down there?
I don't know.
Like, is it for what is it? Stem cell research? Maybe.
The rumors, so it's all alleged, but the theory is like organ harvesting.
Yes, a little baby's heart goes really high on the black market.
Oh, you would know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, how much? How much? Come on.
75 grand.
What are your rates? Oh,
75 grand.
that's not that bad.
It'll show up in 2 days, right? Look out for the cooler, Pippa.
Okay.
You can put it on the front of your desk here. Little baby's heart.
Oh,
right
hell yeah.
Slice.
I'm gonna send it to some chick on Etsy. She'll pour acrylic on it, add some little roses and stuff. That'll be beautiful.
It'll be, and it's the symbol of life.
Yeah.
Purest form of life. They never had a chance, but at least they have a decoration. No, but dude, that was wild as hell. But the one I was thinking of is this guy's making videos, like normal videos on YouTube and whatnot. And he's kind of shitting on the government a little, which is not, you can't do that shit in China. And he
can't really do it in America either.
That's true, yeah, but
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. There's a reason why I don't say shit, because I'm terrified. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get banned. Please, I got a mortgage and shit. But yeah, and he was making those videos, and then he did a live stream, and he was just not on camera, and then there was people beating his door down and shit, and they like walked into he let him in, and they just took him out of the room, and the live stream was still going. And I think eventually there's like a scrub crew came in, and they turned his computer off. And then 6 months later, out of nowhere, he shows up, and he's standing in front of like a white background, and he's like, the Chinese government's amazing. I've been lying for 6 months to you guys, or for years to you guys, blah, blah, blah. And then he was never seen again. Never posting a video again after that. Yep.
What the fuck?
Damn. They slapped him around. Oh gosh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so can't do that.
That's fucking terrifying.
No China for me, man. I will stay away. I go to Japan, maybe, sneak into one of those clubs that's only Japanese so I can look down because they're all really little. Be great. I just want to tower over people, Pippa. So what I want to do, I'm only 5'11".
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'11", all right? I'm a baby.
Only?
Yes, I'm a baby ass little bitch. And
that's above height average.
It is, but like every guy I know is taller than me, within reason. And if I go to Japan, the average height's like 5'4". So if somebody bows up at me, I could just push them and they'll fall over and start crying and shit.
Are you gonna be like that? Oh god, there's a streamer that literally just he just went viral yesterday, I think. Harassing Japanese people on the train. Is that are you gonna do that?
Yeah, that's.
You gonna start yelling Hiroshima?
Yeah.
Woo! Jesus Christ, that's what he did. He's oh my god, and then he got into a fight with a Korean tourist. Came up trying to tell him to shut the fuck up, and he went after that guy too.
I'll get you, small motherfucker. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Don't make me call Kim. I'll do it, motherfucker. I'll call him.
Jesus Christ.
You know who I'm talking to right now? Here, you want to talk to him? We're coming.
Oh my god.
Come and get you, baby. No, that's for sure. No, I'd tell him that 2 bombs was not enough for sure. 2 bombs was not enough. We needed more.
Okay, moving on.
Please compliment Pippa on her shoes. Pandification says. What? Why is everything about your feet, Pip? What is this running joke that I'm not in on?
I don't know.
You did this.
I didn't mean to. I didn't think an offhanded comment would explode, but this is the internet, so I should have known better. You never had that happen? You've never said something just off the cuff, didn't think anything about it, and for some reason that's the fucking thing people latch onto, and that's gonna be the meme that they beat into the ground for the rest of your entire fucking career?
Yeah. There's like 90 of those on my channel. And
yeah, welcome to the fucking club. Stop judging me then.
But feet, damn son, you know how many calluses I have? If that was me, I would get canceled immediately. They see my feet, looks like Shrek's feet.
Find out. You gotta set a sub goal. You gotta be like at 1 million subs. You gotta bait them.
But I have to shave my feet with those little things first because I don't want them to see all that shit.
Maybe they're into that. Oh, you could sell the shavings.
You could monetize it. Is anybody For $1,000, I'll give you half an ounce of toe shavings.
Oh, God.
And you snort them, and it gets you real messed up because you lace them with fentanyl. But then you go to jail.
Ah.
I'm not trying to do all that shit, you know. What is this thought provoking? What are you saying right here? He says Cody found Pippa on Tinder and blackmailed her into collabing, or else he'd reveal her profile. Actually, yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Trad. I love you, dude. Only here for sir. Oh my, see, thank you. I appreciate that. You're so good to me.
What did he calling you?
Wait, he said.
What was that little nickname?
It's Camelot. I don't know why they call me that. There's literally no reason why. Like they just, I guess it's fun. It's just fun, you know. You
got like a rackets thing going on. You're talking about Baldos on stream.
Baldos. Oh my God, I wanted a Baldo so bad, and he was supposed to give me one. He didn't give me one.
He didn't give you one?
Yeah, he had like 5 in Vegas, and then he gave them out. And he was so drunk, he just gave them to the people in the crowd for our show. And I was like, "Where's my Baldo?" Man?
What the fuck?
I was supposed to get a Baldo, you know?
Wait, he was actually giving him out like souvenirs? What the fuck?
Yeah, he was throwing them in the crowd like T-shirts, you know? Like when you're at but he didn't have the Baldo gun. He had to throw them physically.
A little frisbee, okay.
Yeah, it was fun. It wasn't very aerodynamic as far as frisbees go. It was in the packaging. But everybody that got them was like really old. It's like a 70-year-old man got one. What are you gonna use that for? You can't fit all that loose skin in there. What are you gonna do with that shit?
That's disgusting. Holy shit.
Yes, but no, like I don't know why they call me Camelot. Like there's things you have to do to be able to produce like large quantities. And
okay, let's pivot back to the Las Vegas thing. Okay, so you were doing a show in Las Vegas. Was it about the Baldo?
No, it was a comedy show.
Oh.
And we all just got drunk, and then I don't really remember much.
Oh.
There was a lot of people there. It was fun, and they kept bringing me drinks, so that was great. They kept bringing me claws, and luckily for me, they kept bringing everybody else whiskey and me claws for some reason. And
did you ask?
No, and I was completely fine.
They just picked you out of the crowd. You're like, oh, 2 tea. Gotta give them White Claw.
Yeah, well, I was up on stage, and they were like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Give me a claw." And then they just kept bringing them, and I drank like 6 claws, and I'm like pretty turnt, but I can just get in the cab and go back to my room. Yeah, Nick was gone. He kissed me so many times, you know, but I had to turn my face or else he'd impale my eyes and shit with his nose. So
it's kind of romantic.
It is kind of romantic. It's kind of sexy, you know. That he has more ability than I do, you know. I got like a 21 things that I can use. He has 22, and I'm just jealous. It's not fair.
What the fuck? Okay. Moving on.
Is it your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday. They just try to gaslight literally everyone about this.
Oh, see, there's a lot of these.
Do they do that to you too?
No, they know my birthday.
They know my birthday too, but they keep doing this. Oh, and they'll do it to other shit. Like I'll redirect or I'll raid into somebody else, right? And they'll convince the other fucking person that it's my birthday. And then the streamer starts singing like happy birthday and shit. And I just have to sit there and fucking message them afterwards like, by the way, I appreciate this, but actually my viewers lied to you. It's awkward. It's fucking awkward.
Those bastards. Don't they realize that we're real people with feelings?
They don't. They don't care.
No, dude. Oh my gosh. Now look, I know you're not of the same like gender, but that being said, on Instagram, man, well, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'll see my message request and I'm like, oh, message request, and it's just for some reason, dudes just send me the pop. And I'm like, why do you do this to me? I'm a man. And they're just like, yeah, here you go. And with no context. And I'm like, why you send me this?
They're coming on to you, man.
And they always got big like bellies that are hanging down. I'm like, why do you, dude, look, at least have some abs or something, you know? So I can be like, well, at least there's that, you know? But no, it's like, oh, it's just the worst dudes possible. Like grossest dudes. And they're like, oh, I know what Camelot wants to see. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I want to see immediately.
Do you think it's your fault for looking a little too fruity, maybe?
Why you gotta say that? It's not the mustache, right? Is it the mustache?
Somewhere between the mustache and the hair.
The hair? It's normal. The hair's normal.
But like paired with the mustache?
Oh, now so what am I supposed to have as hair then?
I don't know, something less gay?
All right. Well, damn. Thank you. I appreciate the advice on my hair. Something less gay, maybe. It's so normal. It's just normal hair, man. I don't know.
No, like Chaz said, Freddie Mercury. You got the Freddie Mercury fit going on with the wife beater and everything.
Yeah. I told you didn't know if I was gonna wear this, but I was looking kind of swole. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll wear it. You know, I like looking swole. You know,
You recognize it's a little gay?
To look swole. Yeah.
No, like your get up.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Man, what do you mean you don't understand the dick pics?
I haven't always looked like this.
What?
I didn't have a mustache until like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
And the dick pics have been for this years. Years, people.
Years?
Yeah, just years. And then oh God. Now it's like PTSD. If I see it say play video or view picture, I'm like, nope. No, I just don't look at it because I know it's about to happen. Dude, oh my God, I'll never forget. The one that like turned me the worst is this guy. Okay, so I make videos talking about like retail stuff and like grievances with retail jobs. And this guy sends me a long story about his job at Dollar General.
Oh,
and he's like, bro, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We have great. Oh, he's sending me some shit. I can make a video. And it says, and then he's like, so I accepted the request, and then it said play video under it. And I was like, oh, he's gonna play me a video of something in a store, a back room, or maybe he's talking about his experience with Dollar General. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I hit it, and he was just making stomach pancakes. I couldn't believe it. Just stomach pancakes everywhere. And I was like, I can't believe I fell for this. He got me.
Oh my God.
Now that was some 40 chess though. He was smart.
Did you use the content anyways?
No. No,
you don't have to use the dick part. You can use the story.
You don't have to use the dude. I audibly screamed. I was like, oh, look at this. I had my phone. I like pressed play, and I was like, oh, and it was just shooting ropes, and I was like, oh, dude, it was awful. So now, ever since then, if it says play video or play photo, no, unless it's like an attractive woman. Then I'm like, fuck it.
Unless it's from Rackets too.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's always, dude. He sent me a shirtless picture the other day. He looked great. Yeah, he says I'm working on my shoulders, bro. And I'm like, I don't know why you sent me your whole body. Your shoulders look great.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It was wild as hell. But yeah, that might get me demonetized. I don't know. Stomach pancakes isn't in their algorithm, I don't think. Because that's my thing. I made that up. Not really. I heard it, but still,
I don't know what it means.
Oh, well, good. It's perfect. That's probably why you didn't say anything wild. Like, oh no.
Oh, well, I just assume it's like I don't want to know. You know what? I don't want to know.
No, you're good.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
You're too impressionable and young to be.
You don't know how old I am.
I don't know. No, I don't.
I'm 3.33. That's anime logic.
I don't know what that means, man.
Yeah,
what does that
mean? I don't know either. It's just one of those anime things.
You don't know.
No.
It turns out I don't even watch anime. It's like
that's not that uncommon with VTubers. A lot of people get into the VTuber shit and they'll go on Twitter and they'll be like, actually, I don't even fucking like anime. And if you do like anime, fuck you. And
yeah,
it's a weird tactic. It's an interesting one. I'm not sure what their angle is, but
oh my gosh, the last time I watched anime, I watched what is that show? It's called That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime. I watched that. It was all right. There was a lot of weird scenes with like the naked kid, which I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. It's Japan.
It's anime, yeah.
It's Japan, that's
yeah.
Like, nothing wrong with that. And then before that, I mean, what's your favorite anime, people?
Oremo.
Oremo?
Oremo. You ever heard of it?
Oremo. No.
Okay, you want to hear about it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's about this girl and her brother. They're navigating life. She's kind of like the popular girl at school, right? But then she's got like the secret where she's super into anime and kind of like geek culture, right? She plays a lot of video games.
Yeah.
And so throughout the course of the show, she's kind of trying to get like more open about that side of herself, right? And you meet like a lot of colorful characters. There's a lot of really cute girls. There's this one character. Her name is like Kuroneko. She's got a maid costume kind of and like cat ears.
That's cool.
It's actually it is very cool. And then at the end, she marries her brother.
And I'm from Alabama, so that all works. I like this.
That all works, yeah.
Yeah, it's This is
Yeah, we're both in the South. We get it. Explaining the chat is a little bit more difficult, but
Oh yeah.
it's cultural divide. But I'm glad we share it with Japan.
Wait, you're close to where I live, kind of in the same hemisphere area.
In the same area. I'm in the South. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? People don't understand how great it is to not have to like worry about getting shot all the time. You know, like in cities and shit.
Well,
Man.
I do have to worry about that, but.
Oh fuck, you're in a bad place.
Yeah, oh my god! Right before I moved to the place that I'm in now, it was just I just lived on this one fucking street that it was just cursed. I thought it was safe because it was like right near like a bunch of kids and stuff. It was right near a school, so I thought this is gonna be great. There's like a lot of street lights. There's cameras put up. No, I witnessed drive-bys from my windows. My street regularly got blocked off. I'd order fucking Uber Eats and they'd be like, sorry, there's a crime scene. Can't bring you your food.
Sorry, there's like a big bath like of just babies, like baby bodies everywhere. I can't bring your food. There's too many baby bodies. I can't get over that. You know.
It was terrible. I remember fucking have you ever lived in like a really, I guess, like high gun violence area?
No, I lived in a place called Gadsden, Alabama for a long time, and I got robbed with gunpoint a bunch, but it was because I worked at GameStop and they put a gun up against my temple, and then you find out how weirdly fast that you'll accept death and everything gets really calming. It's such a strange feeling. But that never not in public, you know.
Oh,
just in my
well, that is public. You're at GameStop.
Yeah, but I was the enemy. You know, I had the money, so that it's like GTA for them. Like I haven't been just walking down the street. Now I've had that happen in Atlanta, but not in where I live. Luckily, especially where I live now. Everybody's old here, so if you don't cut
move somewhere with old people,
they'll freak it.
No, you left your fucking garbage bins on the curb for one day. Oh shit!
No shit, that happened the other day, man. My garbage bin was down there, and the freaking the French lady that lives next door to me she's like, I'm trying to sell my house. Make sure you get your garbage bin. And I'm like, what does that have to do with you selling your house? It's not even close to your house. God, old people are dumb. They think like, oh, I really like your house, but I'm not going to buy it because the guy next door to you has his garage bin out on a Thursday. God, old people, man. But
they got me for the fucking, I put my garbage bin on the side, right? Because that's where literally, like, the house just diagonal of me does it, right?
Yeah.
I got the angriest fucking email about how if I don't move my fucking garbage bins, it's so fucking over. They're gonna start fining me. It's too much. People are fucking crazy. I hate HOAs and shit.
Yeah, luckily I don't live in an HOA, but they'll call the city on me to get me a code violation, which says
I bet they will.
Times so far.
Oh, for what? What'd you do?
Oh my gosh, I left my race car trailer on the street for one day in front of my house before I took it back to the shop because
too far.
I drove for
How dare you?
Of course, that lady was in her window peeking out her bullshit blinds like this on the phone. I see his trailers. And she probably told them bitches that it'd been out there for a year. No, it was one day. They go out there literally the morning of me going to the shop and they put a code violation on it. So they were going to fine me $250 if I didn't move it within a week. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll throw this away because I'm going to the shop right now. Like, what the
fuck?
They just wasted that poor dude's time. They had to go out there and slap a freaking sticker on it.
They're crazy. They're fucking, I don't know. I guess because it's old, literally all they do is sit on the couch and like watch TV or something. And so they don't, time moves differently. I don't know. I don't know how they notice this shit.
This is what happens when you have no interest and you have nothing in life that you're looking forward to, no interest, no personality, no goals. And you're just like, I guess I'll just look out the window all day and wait till my neighbor does something that I can call somebody on and feel important. Man, working retail. I don't know if you've ever worked retail, but working retail, 50-year-old and older, like white ladies are like, they're the devil. They'll come in and
ironic Karens.
Every one of them. Like every now and then you'll get a guy that's kind of an asshole, usually old as well. And that's pretty much it. But it's the white ladies. Every time I see a white lady like coming at the door, like all like angry looking, I'm like, fuck, here we go. What did I do? You told my son that you had Mario Kart, but not on Xbox. And I'm like, yeah, they don't make it for Xbox. And she's like, he's not a liar. You calling my son a liar? And I'm like, yes, because they don't make it for Xbox, damn it. I'm going to go to Walmart where they know what they're talking about. 10 minutes later, she comes back. Let me get Mario Kart on the Wii. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, doesn't apologize. I'm like, bitch, how dare you? How dare you?
Did you ever get I feel like the thing I see online all the time is like adults coming in for their child and then it's arguing over the game rating.
Yeah. Dude, I got that every day.
Every day?
The kid thought he was slickest too every time. They'd walk up to the register with a mom, and got a little shit-eating kid next to her. And he's like looking up at me all like direct. And he's like, and it's like they slide GTA 5 up on the counter. And I'm like, just to let you know, ma'am, this game is rated M for mature. And it's pretty rough. You sure this is what you want? And they'll be like, oh, he's seen it all on TV. And I'm like, I bet you he has not. Because you see some sacks and some railing. At some point, you get to be a cameraman for a porn shoot. That's like one of the jobs in the game. And this chick is like, no, throws it back. The kid starts crying. I had a kid one time. He was so pissed at me. He starts screaming. He runs to the wall and puts his hand out and knocks over like the entire games like on the wall, all the way down the wall.
Holy shit. You get Chris Chan in your store or something?
Apparently, yeah. Oh my God. When that happened, it was all over our little email system when Chris Chan like freaking pepper sprayed that dude over the Sonic Sandy. I was like, I wish that dude would have came into my store. I'd slapped him right in the face. I don't play around, dude. You
guys are all communicating with each other? All the GameStop employees?
Yeah, we had an email and we had our Go stores and all that. We could say whatever. One time I emailed the CEO of the company and you could just email him because I was real pissed because my store manager was like a shitbag for 2 years before I became a store manager. I call him Egg on my channel. He was like a 500-pound man. And as you know, when you're 500 pounds, you probably have shitty personality traits because you got to that point somehow. That's just how it is.
Okay, I didn't say that. When this gets clipped, I did not say that. All right. Okay.
There is nothing wrong with fat people. I just hate them. Anyways.
What the fuck?
So that being said, he was awful. And he would leave the store at like 1 p.m. And stay clocked in and go to like his friend's house, like this shady guy I knew. And they would just get, escorts. You know what I'm saying? In Gadsden, where I used to live, an escort was like $8. And there's for good reason. Because you get what you pay for. Oh God. Anyways, so he'd do that. Eventually he got caught. The district manager was like, you can't leave anymore. How he didn't get fired immediately, whatever. He ranked really well in the company, so that's all that mattered. And this is how he responded. He just started bringing the escorts into the store and going into the back room with them. And I hate it. So I emailed the CEO and the vice president of the company. And they were like, we need suggestions, like going forward. It was back when they were like kind of cool and would ask stores for like suggestions on how to improve the company. Back in like 2008. And yeah, and I like responded to I was like, we need to make sure our store managers are doing what they need to do and not, bringing escorts into the store. My district manager 10 minutes later called me and he's like, Cody. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, did you just send an email? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, what? And nothing happened. I guess he called and was like, it was a joke. I didn't get fired. No one got fired. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I should have got fired. I probably should have got fired. To be honest. It was wild, dude. It sounds
like you were very passionate about your job. What the fuck?
I loved it back then. Up until about 2014. I was like, this is awful. It got real bad real fast.
When it started to turn into a toy store?
Yeah, well, that was awful too. But the vice president left. His name was Mike Dezer. He was a king. I didn't like him, I guess, because it could be better. But then he left, and it got way worse real fast. And then the CEO died from cancer, which fucking sucked. Because I talked to him every year when we'd go to Vegas. He'd be like, Cody, and I'd be like, hey, and we'd shake hands, we'd talk because he grew up in Alabama. And I was like, and then he dies of cancer. Rest in peace. And then Mike Dezer left, and that was it. And then it got real bad real fast. And speaking of real bad real fast, I was talking about Lofty Pixels earlier. It says, hi people, cheers. Also tell Camel he's a dumbass simp for inviting you on a stream before his VTuber BFF Lofty. Lofty, you got like 8 subs, bro. Why would I do that? Jesus, Lofty, this is a business. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Pippa brings in the money. She brings in the chats. She brings in the fun times. You would just sit there and talk about how like bad films are good. That's all he does. That's his whole channel.
That's what he does? That's his channel?
That's his channel. Yeah. He's like, the reason I like the movie Old by M. Night Shyamalan. And I'm like, that movie was terrible, Lofty. Kill yourself right now.
Oh, that's the Joe Rogan movie.
Yeah, it's awful. It's absolutely terrible. And Lofty's all about that shit. No, I don't really know if he likes that. But yeah, it was a terrible movie and he should be ashamed. He did like Avatar 2, which was okay. It was pretty, you know.
I haven't seen it.
I can appreciate when stuff is pretty, Pippa, you know. It was beautiful. It was shiny, nice, cuddly, IMAX, you know, 3 hours. It was good. I enjoyed
too much.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
No, that's way too much. I can't stay focused for that long on a movie.
That's why you just take all the drugs and then you're fine. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Oh, okay. Yo, what's the recommended drug for watching movies?
What's the recommended drug? I don't know.
You sounded experienced in it.
No, Adderall is great. You could just pop 18 of those. Then you'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. No, man. There was one time where I like took half an Adderall just because, you know, it was a long time ago. And I was like, man, I can't make it through this day. A lot going on. And then I was up till like 7 a.m. the next day. And I was like, well, that was a mistake. Oops. That was awful. It was crazy. I was just like awake for like a day and a half. It was
fuck.
Yeah, never again. Copperhead Snake had to call the cops on one customer after she went nuts because we wouldn't let her cut in line to get a TV refunded. Called the team leads racist and everything. Got accused of being a CIA agent. My God. Yeah, dude, that's man, that's like the world we live in now. Like if you that, you know, actually, to be honest, when I was at GameStop or Walmart, which I didn't work in store at Walmart, I was a field manager. But when when a lady that was not white would come in and she had a grievance, I was like, yes, ma'am, here you go. Here's all your money. Like immediately.
Oh my God.
I got you, baby. You good to go. Here you go. What do you want? Anything you want, you get. Like, please don't get me canceled. This is back in the day, like, you know, if anything would happen, you were fucked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, no thanks. Absolutely.
I mean, it's still that way. Everybody has phones now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So, well, I mean, not for me. Dude, I say crazy shit all the time, but then when people, you know, when people say shit about it, I just agree and I say it again, and they're like, "Oh fuck, well, I guess I can't do anything now." And I'm like, "Yeah, good job, we did it, we won."
They can post it on TikTok, and they can clip it all out of context, and
yeah, but then I'll just remake the video and then just agree with them. That's what I always do. It always works for some reason. I just agree with them.
Oh, okay. How many times have you had this happen?
Oh my gosh, somebody in the chat last show said some shit, and I like highlighted the chat and was like, "I agree with this." And I'm like 100% LOL. And then that was it. One day they might get me, people, but until then, we're riding strong.
All right.
Yeah, dude. We ain't giving up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You mind if I ask an off-topic question?
Sure.
How the fuck do you speak so like you've got like presenter charisma with everything that you say? And it fucks with my brain. I'm used to collaborating with other streamers where it's just kind of like I don't know, the way streamers speak. But you sound like an actual I don't know, like a radio host or something.
How do streamers speak?
I don't know, like dumbasses.
This is just how I talk, people. What are you talking about?
I don't know. You have a million segues and shit. You talk really fast. I can't keep up.
Today on CAMELCAST, we have Pippa. Episode 36, 9 o'clock. That wasn't even as good. That was just snake voice. So
no, it's terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah.
I
apologize. You know what? I will make penance when I get off here and give myself 5 lashes immediately.
What? No, I want to know. Did you practice speaking or something?
No.
Or does this just happen over years of retail?
Yes. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Welcome to GameStop. We got free shit. Come in, get it.
Oh, please don't sell me a pre-order.
Yeah. Oh no, you're getting that shit. If you leave them out, you won't leave in the dumpster if you don't get the pre-order. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh god, I hate going to the GameStop for that fucking reason. The whenever you buy anything there, you hear the same fucking spiel over and over again about the GameStop Pro, and they don't stop fucking nagging you about it, no matter how many fucking times you say no. And joke's on you, I'm using a phone number for it that I found online anyways. It's not even my fucking account, but they still won't fucking stop nagging.
Yeah. You want 10% off? Too bad we don't offer that shit anymore. No, it gets you nothing. And they're increasing the price of it at 25 now. Like, who needs this shit?
Making it more expensive?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
God. They didn't even, man, they used to get some kick-ass pre-order bonuses back in the day. Now they get nothing.
I remember.
Nothing. Dude.
You used to get a copy of Game Informer.
Yeah. Don't get that shit anymore either. Like,
No.
Mortal Kombat 9 came out. The pre-order bonus was I think it was Sub-Zero's classic skin where he was just, in the blue shit. And I didn't really need it. Like, I didn't want it because I already had one. Like, my friend gave me one of his or something. So I just sold it on eBay for like $100. So like, and now you get nothing.
No.
Nothing at all.
They got the Pro Week thing where they're like, fuck. What even is Pro Week? It's like a clearance on a bunch of games and stuff. But
yeah,
always running clearance anything. Anyways.
They've been doing that for years, man. Basically, what it is they'll take games that are 20 or like $19.99 that are used, and they'll increase the price to $29.99, and then say you can buy 2 and get 1 free. So you end up paying almost the same amount anyway. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't go in the game. You go in GameStop, people?
Sometimes I was just in there the other day, but I just like to surf the clearance bins.
Why would you do this, people?
Because sometimes there's good shit in the clearance bins.
After everything we've been through, and you're going to go to GameStop.
I'm sorry, man. It's like they've got like controllers and shit in the clearance bin, and if you wait long enough, they do like the half off clearance price tag thing.
Yes,
that's nice. True. I like that.
Look, I get it. I can't go in that shit. Obviously, they will see my ass and be like, I can't go in there.
Are you actually unpersoned by GameStop? Yeah.
Well, there was a time where I was banned, and then I went into one of them, and the guy was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh fuck, he got me." And he came up and shook my hand and was like, "Dude, I love your videos, man." And I was like, "Well, okay, thank you." And it's like my videos are like, "Why GameStop should be killed," and he's like, "I love your videos." All right, it's all good. Don't tell anybody that you said that. Yeah, there was a time period where I was releasing conference calls for this one district. Some guy that was just sending me the conference calls, and I started trolling the conference calls on my channel. And then they started referring to me in the conference calls. They're like, he's listening. He's like, this is going to be on YouTube tomorrow. And they started, and yeah, there was this guy that would sing. He would just sing on the call to try to troll my channel. So I just released it, and obviously it didn't go over well. It was cringy.
What the fuck?
Why is the guy singing? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. It was weird. People
are doing that with MLMs now too. They're infiltrating. They're sending rats into multi-level marketing schemes to listen to the top level executives talk and shit. And now they've started to get schizo about people posting their shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yeah. So after I released 5 conference calls, GameStop put a whole new process into their conference calls, and now it's an app you have to join, and the keys to join refreshes every single 30 minutes.
That's so paranoid. Holy shit.
They were terrified that I was in there. It was hilarious. And I'm not even that big of a channel. Shit, I have 200K, and they were like, fuck, he's onto us. And they would say the most heinous shit too. What?
What's the worst thing you heard?
Oh my gosh. When the C virus came around in 2020, they were like, hey, we know you guys are going to be disappointed, but we're not closing because we're essential. because we sell batteries is what they said.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And they were like, and if you get sick, then you can leave, but it has to be approved. And by the way, we're not going to pay you. And then they were like, in the event that we do close, we're also not going to pay you. And the one lady chimed in that was the vice president. And she was like, in a perfect world, we know that, we could do this in a perfect world, but this is just not the case with us right now. And I released that conference call, and it was all over YouTube. It had 400K views or 380K views in a day. It was wild. And
did they try to come after you for
that? They striked my channel 3 times for that video, but it got struck down immediately. YouTube sided with me, luckily. And yeah, they were real pissed about it. And then because they said they weren't going to close, right? 2 days later, GameStop closed in Canada and the US completely across the board.
That's fucked up, man.
And I was like, yeah, we did it, boys. We got them to close. And yeah, then that was my high. That was my peak. That was when I peaked.
Wait, did they only close because of that?
Yeah, they said they weren't going to close at all, and they were like, if we have any,
I thought they were fucking just lying to their employees just to try and ease the panic? Because I know a lot of people during that time were panicked that their stuff was going to close because you don't get paid. But
yeah, they were basically, they were planning on staying open, and they actually had a policy in place, and they gave them a document that you would print off in ghost stores that was written by like some lawyer in the corporate office that they were supposed to give to police if they tried to close them down. And if the police closed
next
them
level.
down,
Holy shit.
If the police came, that you had the store manager had to threaten a lawsuit on behalf of GameStop. And I'm like, that dude don't get paid but like $12 an hour. Yeah, that was their plan, but then they closed anyway after I released that conference call. It was great.
A lot of the GameStops around me closed just entirely during COVID. I don't know if it's because of COVID or kind of seemed like things have been going downhill regardless.
Yeah, I think everything's going downhill. Everything. Like I'm gaining weight and shit. Like
okay.
Look at this. It's the White Claw, man. It's
the White Claw?
It's too delicious.
Oh my god.
It's too good. It's the nutrients. It's just Arclight says all your fujos will get jealous and start trying to anti-PIPPA. What did I say? I don't remember what I said. We were going all over the place. Thank you, Arclight.
You know what a Fujo is?
What the hell's a Fujo, Pip?
Oh. Fujo is short for Fujoshi. It's basically it's an anime term, or it's a Japanese word. For a girl that is like obsessed with pairing men together. So like you in rackets, be like your fujoshis are the people in your audience that are like shipping you, or that they're pairing you with Raketa.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I like that. It's like shipping. Yeah, shipping. Yeah. So, dude, oh my gosh, there were so many times, Pip, where I would have a show and I would bring some girl on that I've seen on Twitter, and I invite her on my show, and she comes on, and then I'll get a DM. It's like, so are you guys hooking up? And I'm like, no, I don't. She lives in LA. What the hell? She lives in LA. Would I? Probably, but she's in LA. Okay?
That's how the internet is, though. You interact with somebody once, you're married.
That's how. Oh my god. Oh. So this is a funny segue. And I'm sure this exists with you, but there was like an all wiki. There's a bunch of wikis about me, but there was one in particular that was so inaccurate. It was like a comedy skit. It was like saying that, you know, all the information about GameStop was incorrect as well. And then it said I was married to like this girl that like lived with me for a short period of time. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they said she was my original wife that I had said I'd left. And I'm like, dude, she would have been 13 when I got married. Because she was like 21 or something at the time. And I'm like, dude, I got married in like 2010 or 11. And she was like,
come up with that shit.
They're wild as hell. I just like that shit. They just want to imagine you popping your friends. And I'm like, dude, you ain't gonna imagine. All right. I will tell you what happened.
And then it gets spread around and you start seeing it like people talking about it casually, like it's just become an accepted fact, and you're like, what? When the fuck?
Yeah, I have not agreed to this. And there's one about Nick. There is a clip channel or multiple clip channels that clipped Nick talking about this. Everybody thinks that we had an orgy in Vegas, like me and Nick. I'm like, what? Dude, I threw up.
You're not disproving the claims, man.
No, I threw up. You can't use that shit as anything. It smells too bad. No.
Okay.
No way, dude. Like, no, we hugged a lot, you know, we kissed a little bit, but that's manly.
On the lips.
Yeah. But I mean, it's, you know, we were drunk and I was playing Don't Stop Believing on the grand piano in the room because we got a presidential suite. And I was playing Don't Stop Believing because, you know, I play piano like every day. You know, he wanted to kiss me because it's, you know, it was important to him because it was one of his favorite songs growing up. So
that's so beautiful.
And I'm happy to oblige, you know, because I'm trying to support my friend in a moment of vulnerability. You know? That's what you do.
And then he pulled out the baldo.
Yes, but he didn't let me. You know, you could clone me off the DNA, but he wouldn't let me keep it. So.
Oh.
No, but yeah, I've been playing piano a lot, and I got my new house, and my piano's in a really accessible place now.
Oh, you weren't joking about the piano. You actually play.
Yeah. I've learned a lot of Ghibli music because the scores. It's because it's the same guy that does all of them. But God, like Spirited Away, One Summer's Night, House Moving Castle. Oh God, what a great like main theme that it has. Kiki's Delivery Service. I'm learning that one right now. Beautiful. Nice. God, I love Ghibli movies. Gotta love them.
But do you know what? Do you actually know Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah, of course. That was like the first song I ever learned when I was like 12.
You play it right now?
No, my grand piano is like 2 floors down.
You gotta get like an electric piano that plugs into the computer.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that for a long time. But then something happens on my race car and I have to spend like $2,000 getting this fixed or this fixed. I just can't ever get a freaking
You're a streamer. Set up a. Have you heard of Throne?
No.
You've never heard of Throne? There's this website called jointhrone.com, and it's basically like a wish list that you set up, and people can just like, they can either buy it directly or you can make it like a donation goal thing. So if somebody wants to chip in like $5.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you don't want to set up like a PO box.
Hell yeah. You hear that, chat? We're getting a damn keyboard right now. Let's go.
I'll send you a link right now to the website.
Good. Send it.
Yeah.
Send it.
I will.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I'm sending it.
Jesus, love you. Oh my gosh. Look at this, man. Look at this beautiful man. Matt himself. Here we go. Oh my God. Love you, Matt. You're great. I love you. You're so beautiful with your hair. He says, why are you talking to Pip or me? Are you saying my muscles are cartoony or are you saying Pip's a cartoon? Is that what
He's calling you a cartoon.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's a racial slur. You just don't know it.
It's the damn, it's the mustache, man. I look like an old timey cartoon. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Now, look, we got to be honest with you, Pip. This girl at the gym. So I was working out. Yeah. I was in this girl's way and she was trying to get by me and she's a beautiful girl. Oh God. And her ass was like looking at the face of God. It was just amazing. And she was like, excuse me. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the way. I'm sorry. And she was like, I love your mustache. And I was like, and I'm like, I'm never shaving. Never shaving.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did you get her number?
No. Now look, she looks like she's like 20 and I'm like getting older. I probably shouldn't be around that anymore. And she's just too cute for me. That's top game. Damn. See,
shoot your shot, man.
Keemstar. No, she's like 20. She probably listens to freaking trap music and shit. I hate that shit. It's awful.
What do you listen to?
I listen to bluegrass. Listen to a lot of like metalcore from like the mid 2000s, like Lamb of God. I listen to classic rock. I listen to a lot of, just classical music. The Waltz of Flowers, man. I listened to that shit for like a week straight one time. And then Tame Impala. I've been listening to a lot of Tame Impala lately. A lot of good shit. And Ghibli. Well, yeah, that kind of almost goes in with classical music, but God, yeah, Ghibli's goated for like forever. I will die. I like watching Ghibli. So that's what I'm gonna do on my 49th and 364th day. I'm gonna watch Ghibli Howl's Moving Castle and just get freaking drunk and then shotgun time.
Oh,
that's the best.
What the fuck? Is that one of your favorite? Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh, I love Howl's Moving. Now let me think. Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I go back between Kiki's. I love Kiki's delivery service. I shouldn't because I'm an old man. I should be like, no, that was awesome. A little. Yeah, it's like a little girl. And she's like, I'm a witch and I'm losing my powers because it's an allegory for me getting older. But and losing my imagination. But I just love it. But now
good ass movie.
Yeah, but then Spirited Away. I watched Spirited Away again, and I'm like, oh God, it's amazing. I don't know, man. Grave of Fireflies.
Were you crying? Did you cry?
No. I don't. Oh. Grave of Fireflies is fucked up. I can't watch that one.
I haven't seen it. I've heard it's painful.
Just don't watch it. It just nothing happens where it's good. It's just bad. And I'm not bad. I'm not saying bad as in it's a bad movie.
No, it's depressing.
You're just like the whole time like, can this not be terrible for a second? And it's just, and it never gets not terrible.
It's torture porn.
Bad. Yeah. Oh my God. No, I don't cry unless I watch Moana. Can get me pretty good. Coco fucks me up. Oh fuck, Coco. At the end where he's like, Mama Coco, let me play this song. And then he's like, he pulls out a guitar and he's like, remember me. And then she starts
singing. God.
I'm like, oh fuck. Because she, and then Moana. Dude, Moana's different. I don't know what it is. There's something like inside.
Moana?
Yeah, it's like must be a past life. But like
what?
Yeah, something happened. Because she'll be like in her little baby form. Yeah, and she like goes to the water, which she like waddles to it, and then it parts. And then it goes, hey, and I'm just like, like immediately. Something about it. Something about that singing note, hey, fucks me up every time.
Oh my God.
It kills me. God, but I love it, dude. And Interstellar. Somebody said in the chat, Too High Strong said Interstellar. Yeah, brutal. That scene. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh my God. There's a scene. And basically the premise is dude has to go out into space to find like new frontier because the world's ending. And but he gets close to a black hole, so time is like faster where he is. So, and he doesn't realize this, I guess. And he goes down to a planet and fucks up and then comes back. And he's like, how long has it been? And it's been like 30 years and like 10 minutes. You know, so he gets back into his ship, and his biggest regret was leaving his kids because he loves his kids. And they send him like all these videos of them, like kind of like journal entries. And his kids are just getting older like fast until they're like old, like, and he's watching it, and his daughter never sends him one because she was pissed that he left. And then like the last one is his daughter, and she's like 40 something. And she's like, she says, he's like watching it and he's already tearing. Matthew McConaughey does such a good job. He's like tearing. And then she's like, you told me that one day, you know, when you got back, maybe we would be the same age. And she's like, well, I turned, you know, today's my birthday. And she's like older, and it cuts to him and he is losing his shit. Like he's crying so hard. And it's like, I don't know how he did it so good. Like, and then I was in the theater and I was watching that shit. And when it cuts back to him crying, I fucking ugly cried. And I've never experienced that in a movie before. I was like, like it was fucking brutal, man. And now, like, every time it gets to that scene, I'm like this, just waiting patiently because I know it's gonna get me every time. Whew.
The moment you go to use the restroom, time it perfectly.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. It's brutal, man. It's a great movie, though. I love that freaking movie, dude. Interstellar.
No, I have to watch it.
You got to watch it, Pip. And then you got to message me and be like, bro, I lost my shit. Please. I want to know. Ghost Meter says, pretty sure my depression is from watching Grave of Fireflies at 11. Man, it's brutal. It is so damn brutal. Speaking of brutal, Matt Fauchin with $100 Canadian fake money super chat. Thank you so much. Oh my God. You're sexy with that mustache. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. Matt's goated with his Penguins. I appreciate you, dude. God, what a man. What a man we have in here. And speaking of men, real quick, I'm going to pull this up before we continue. We'll present, share a screen, boop-a-da-boop, Camelot chat. That's it right there. Matt himself with a $200 Rumble rant. My God, what a monster of a man. Gosh, I thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And you became a monthly supporter on Rumble. You're awesome. You're beautiful. You're too good to your boy. I love your hair. It's so curly and beautiful. Get on it, doggone it. Thank you so much, my man.
Hell yeah.
They love me so much, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Today's the day I beat you, Pip. And I used you to beat you. Ha ha.
Only because I'm not streaming.
Yeah.
If I stream today, it'd be over for you.
Yeah, that's true. Don't say it when you're streaming because you could wreck my ass. You can just say it. Yeah, so I'm in a contest against a guy. It is over. You'll make like 20 grand, and I'll be crying because I would love 20 grand right now. It'd be so great, you know, and not for any reason. Just money's cool. Like I don't need the 20 grand. I just want it. I want it. You know. So you said your favorite anime was Armo? What was it?
Aramo.
Aramo.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn close. I didn't think I'd be that close. Aramo.
Very close, yeah.
My favorite anime is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You said that to be antagonistic, didn't you?
Yes. Yes. But it is great. You got to admit. Admit it, Pippa. Now, in front of God and everybody. You admit that.
Can I admit Avatar's good and everything else that came after it is absolute dog shit, including that Korra show?
Yeah, Korra's trash.
That was horrible. I didn't even think it was like the same universe. Like watching that shit, I didn't realize it. Like I thought it was supposed to be like because movies and stuff, they'll put out like the little spin-off things, like what if in an alternate universe? I thought it was like something like that. Like it was like a silly little side project, but no, it was supposed to be like an actual direct sequel, same universe, same timeline. It's the same character. That shit was weird.
Yeah.
It was awful.
And Korra sucked. She was just mean the whole time.
Fucking awful. She is a huge bitch to everybody.
Yeah. Wow, she sucked. Yeah, and the stark contrast from Aang being like awesome, bright-eyed, loved everybody, and then you get Korra and she sucks. And then there's like no love interest for whatever reason. I need a love interest. I'm simple. I'm a simple man. I need somebody to love somebody.
Well, there's the end where she gets with the fuck. I don't remember her name. Is it Asami?
I don't know, man. I didn't
She-
watch
she
that
gets-
far.
I didn't
No.
watch that far either. I stopped after the first season.
I got to the part where she turns into a giant kaiju and starts fighting that thing. And I was like, yeah, I can't watch this anymore.
What
She
the
like gets
fuck?
real big and starts fist fighting a giant. I don't remember what the fuck is going on.
The only thing I really remember about the show that I liked was like when it gets into like the sports stuff. I thought that was cool. Like turning bending into a sport. That makes
That was
sense.
cool. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
It was like it's like an Avatar when they go fight the boulder and it's like a tournament. That was fun.
Yeah.
The boulder. He was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then no.
But just
Cora-
overall setting and shit too. It just doesn't feel the same. It's like 1920s radio shit.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
weird.
We're the same. We have the same brain almost. So the original Avatar, it's like feudal Japan or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
old villages and shit, wagons, ox,
Yeah.
and then like what is it like? It's like 60 years later, maybe, I guess, because Aang's died. His son's like 60, so I guess it would be like probably 60, 70 years later, maybe. And all of a sudden, it's like modern day steampunk world, like fantasy world. I mean, how did this happen?
It doesn't feel the same.
No.
Like obviously it's meant to be different, but like just like at a fundamental level, it does not feel like this is the same universe.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the fun part about Avatar is they were going through all these areas and there was all these different situations. There was like a desert area, a forest area. There was like
It was beautiful.
a Louisiana area for some reason. With like the really super redneck like swamp bender guys, and that
I
was
don't even remember. Oh, is that during the bloodbending thing?
no, that was it was season 2 maybe. Dude, bloodbending was fucked up, bro.
That was fucked up. That traumatized me.
She was like, and they were like, oh no. Like, oh my god. Oh god, it reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty where that guy could control water and he would just like rip it out, like control like people's bodies. Oh, it was brutal. Oh, it was awesome. But yeah.
What the fuck?
So at any rate, Avatar was great, and then Korra was trash balls, and then the movie was trash balls, and everything else has been trash. And I'm like, wow.
I would unironically take the M. Night Shyamalan movie over Korra. That's how bad I think Korra is.
I think so too. Korra's, there's people that like Korra, and I just want to slap
Oh,
them.
man.
You know,
It doesn't make any sense.
I want to physically assault them, but like not go to jail. And I think I could get off. Like they like Korra, and then the judge would be like, yeah. Yeah, thrown out. We're throwing this case out. Dismissed immediately. Korra's trash.
Did you see they're doing another fuck? It's like a direct sequel. It's a direct sequel to the first Avatar, but before Korra, all the characters are grown up and stuff.
That would
Have you
be
seen that?
a cartoon or a live action.
I don't know. I think it's a cartoon. Have you haven't seen the little preview things about it? Come
Bro,
on,
if they have the same peeps, like the same characters, same voice actors, and they have the same damn writers and stuff, I'm all about it. Let's do this shit. I want Aang at
Well,
30.
after they did Korra, though, I mean, that was a lot of the same writers.
Well, they need to be punished severely. You know, like that one guy in the China when he talked bad about the government. Punish him. Not right now. No more. You better write it good. There better be songs and fun times and cute animals sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Guardians 3, by the way, speaking of cute animals?
I did not. I heard that it's really fucking dark and parents are upset because they didn't realize how dark it was going to be.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's great though. It's actually legit. Like I thought, Marvel. It's been so bad lately. I just stopped watching movies. But I went and saw it because I was on Friday Night Tots and Gary was like, "Hey, watch Guardians," and I'm like, "Fuck!" And I went into that movie. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna hate this," and then it was great. And I was like, "Wow, I didn't expect this to be great."
Yeah, I saw Red Letter Media was talking about how it doesn't feel like the rest of the MCU. Like how just in general it's got that same kind of appeal of the first Guardians of the Galaxy where it's not bogged down by all the MCU tropes.
Yeah, there wasn't bullshit everywhere. There wasn't like we didn't have to see Brie Larson's ass show up at all. Thank God. There was just none of that.
I've never watched her movie.
No, why would you? It's
Good point.
Sure it's awful. I'm sure it's awful.
You haven't seen it either?
No. Ugh, God. Now, granted, I will give Brie Larson some props. She hosted Jimmy Kimmel's show, and you can tell like her marketing team or her PR or whoever management is making her go in a different direction. And she showed up with like new boobies, I guess, implants or something, and just completely revealing and just looked stunning. And I can't remember the last time I was like, damn, she looks great. And she looked great. And then they asked her about Johnny Depp at something yeah, Johnny Depp, he had a movie premiering at a festival, and they were like, "Hey, Johnny Depp's movie's premiering here. Do you think that's okay? Do you think he should be allowed to be here?" And Brie Larson's like, "What the fuck? I don't. Why are you asking me? I don't care." And they're like, "Well, you were on the committee for the Me Too movement, you know." And she's like, "Yeah, I don't care. I'll probably see it."
Oh,
and everybody was like, based, you know. So
doesn't take much anymore.
yeah, and just look hot and be based, and you are a god. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do, people. All you got to do is be sexy, and then be like, have a base take or two, and then like Rumble will be like $2 million, and you're like, all right, I'll take it, and I will be even more based from now on.
I mean, she didn't even say anything by the sounds of it. Just, I don't care.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Say you don't care.
It's not even a strong opinion. Just
do not feed in to the bullshit, and then they'll just do things with you, and it's great. What do women say to men with big peters? See, I knew you wouldn't. Squid, are you fucking trolling me right now? Look, I've said it live. Okay, I don't. It's like a baby carrot, and there's nothing I can do. It was my dad's fault. It's genetics, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, Augusto Sos Monita. Have like better antagonists. LOK. What is that? Legend of Korra? Is that what it's
Legend of Korra, I think.
Yeah. Korra herself is okay. Disagree, but the only actual trash part was the triangle relationships. Season 3 and 4 were actually saved. Extremely political and good. I just hope it was an actual adult show. Yeah, I didn't watch that far. I feel like a lot of people say that. They're like, it gets better, and I'm like, dude, my time is valuable. I'm not sitting there and watching 12 hours of bullshit sucking to get to the non-suck part.
People do that all the fucking time. I'll say I drop something after the first episode, and they're like, no, you have to. What games, especially with games nowadays. Every fucking game that comes out nowadays has a fucking 7-hour-long tutorial, and people are like, "Yo, you have to play through the tutorial at least." Fuck you, dude. No. 7 fucking hour, 2 to 7 hours. No, that's too long. If the game sucks, it sucks. I'm turning it off, and then it's the but you didn't give it a chance, so you can't say it's bad. You failed in 2 to 7 hours to capture my attention. That's on you. That's not on me. Yes,
that's a great point. It's like people said, you can't dislike Rings of Power. It hasn't come out yet. And I'm like, yeah, watch me. Because Galadriel looks awful. And she is like ethereal in the movie. Like every elf in the movie is ethereal. They're all like otherworldly. And I don't know anything about Tolkien stuff. God, well, just Lord of the Rings movies. And Rings of Power is just, it just looked awful. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching this. And then it was awful. It looked bad. Everybody. So I'm like, good. I dodged a bullet. It all worked out. You can see like the Little Mermaid looks like a garbage fire. Oh God, have you heard the song? Have you heard the song people are passing around? Scuttlebutt. Yeah. Oh God. It's like back in the swamp with the bop, 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 and I'm just like, where's the gun? Where's the gun? I am praying to God that doesn't catch on as a meme because I don't know if I can live through that. It's gonna be a TikTok meme for sure. No. It's gonna be, you gonna hear it. Where the swamp with the bop bop. I can't do this. I can't do this shit anymore. God, it's too much. It's unironically too much. It's no. So there was this girl at my house the other day, Pip, and she's this tiny little like half Japanese, half white girl, and you know I had a bunch of people at my house. My dog was fighting somebody's ass. And his little girl, tiny little like Asian white girl, and she loves bullshit that no one likes. You know, she likes stuff that people like too, but she also is like unironically likes like shit, like garbage. You know, and she like watches cartoons that are just garbage, all that shit. Sorry, there's something happening now. The fuck's happening? Go check. It's so far away. Anyways, so I played that song, the Scuttlebutt like song for her, and I didn't say anything. I didn't say, hey, listen to this. I just played it on the Bluetooth speaker because I had music playing, and she was like, it was playing, and it got to that part where and then it started doing the really bad, like weird early 90s sounding rap shit, and she was like spoke up and was like, oh, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's like some song from the new Little Mermaid movie. And she's like, oh, it's so bad. And I'm like, yes, if she thinks it's bad, dude, it's bad. Because she like loves shit, you know.
It's not even like meme song funny, right? Like there's like the Chug Jug Friday, the stupid Minecraft parodies, and those are like fun bad. You can
Yeah.
tolerate, but this is just too much.
No, dude, I loved Friday. Rebecca Black
Oh my
was
God.
based. Loved her.
It was a terrible song. It was terrible.
Oh my God.
Did you listen to the other ones? The I Eat Chinese Food song and shit?
No, I only needed the original. That was all I needed. And then I love the video though, where it like zooms in on that one girl and she's like weirdly half smiling with her braces in the car and she's unsure. It's like they didn't even tell her they were filming. She's like, Friday. Bro, I used to jam that shit, bro. Loved it. I thought it was so good.
Terrible.
It was so good.
It's only fun as a meme.
Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I would listen to it unironically. It's kind of a
my God. No, it wasn't.
No, I agree. So you have what is your next subscriber goals? Because I know you had one about eating a tarantula.
Oh yeah, I rated it into you and you so to preface, 250,000 subscribers. Gonna eat a tarantula, a dead one, by the way. When I rated into you, you were like, "Oh, a live one." You was about no, I'm gonna buy a freeze dried or whatever zebra tarantula off Amazon. At 250,000 subscribers, and you said you were gonna eat 2.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you gonna?
Tarantulas? Hell yeah.
You're gonna do it?
I could eat a tarantula. Yeah.
When?
Well, okay.
2
so
tarantulas?
here's what we'll do. 2 tarantulas. Here's what we'll do. When you hit whatever the goal is, you said 250 or was it 300?
250.
Okay, when you hit 250, I hope that's not very soon. But when you hit 250, I'll eat 2 tarantulas and 1 tarantula but we have to eat them at the same time on a show. I don't care what show it is. I can go.
Oh my God.
Come on, your show, you can come on. It doesn't matter. But I want to eat the tarantulas together as bros. That would be fun. And I hate spiders, bro. So it's gonna be weird.
I don't know about that one. I might eat a second spider. I'll know about sharing my milestone stream with you.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. That's shitty. No, don't do that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe when I eat my tarantulas, we could do that. But you eat your
I'll come on your show and I'll laugh at you while you eat your tarantulas.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I wasn't saying let's eat them together and let me steal your spotlight, bro.
How dare you?
So Potato said, after last week, Pippa might be getting a Resta mod, then work her way up to stock cars. A lot of people have been telling me you had a car stream.
Yeah, I learned about cars. What kind of car do you have?
Oh, I have a bunch of cars, but I have my daily, which is just like a 50 Mustang that I'm gonna sell soon.
Oh, how much horsepower?
435, I think.
Is that wheel or brake?
It's brake horsepower. No, I'm getting trolled, aren't I? This whole damn time. Yeah.
Bone stock?
Bone stock, baby. Bone stock as hell. Bone stock. Ain't got nothing on it. Paint. I have a bunch of old NASCAR race cars that I race. But other than that, yeah. And I have a truck.
Oh. What do you actually race? Like, talk about the race stuff. I'm curious about that.
It's a series that a lot of people have been wanting to get into a race series that's like older NASCAR, because NASCAR's gotten really weirdly unrecognizable lately last couple years. So a bunch of old NASCAR guys started a new series called the Grand National Series. And basically it's short track racing there's a big track at the end of the year, which is gonna be real fast, but we'll be racing there at the end of the year in my other car. But basically it's like NASCAR, like when Earnhardt and Gordon they were racing. It's those kind of cars. And we literally take those cars and we put them on track and we set them up and build them and shit. And the thing that kind of sucks is it's getting so much attention now that a bunch of NASCAR drivers like that are maybe a little older, maybe even some current, are starting to come in and race in it and demolish everybody. Because they're professionals. Like they're like legit, like they're like the best of the best. And they're coming in and just spanking our ass cheeks, man. So
Jesus Christ. I know that feeling kind of.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, as a streamer, if you go into the chess or the Tetris categories, you get the fucking unironic pros. They're like the best in the world, the top 10 in the world. They're just lurking the categories, waiting for somebody to stream, and then they pop in and ruin everybody's day.
It's like the damn Magnus Carlsen is just waiting for Pippa to do chess, so we can just wreck her ass. Yeah, dude.
They do though. It's mean.
There's no way in hell I would ever play chess on stream, because
Do it. See what happens. You're gonna make connections with worldwide champions, unironically.
The only time I play chess is if it's somebody that I know is a garbage at chess. That is the only time I will ever play chess, because otherwise I will get nuked. I will get nuked in a half. Like, God, I'm dumb. Pippa, I'm dumb as hell. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I'm like I feel like I can build cars. I can take engines apart. I can set up like cars. I can do all that shit. I can do it from the ground up. Been doing it all my life. A lot of stuff I can do. But chess, for some reason, I love playing it too. Don't get me wrong. But God, I suck at it. And it sucks. Like, if any guy comes over, I don't know why. I can take girls. I don't know why. Like, but the average girl I can beat for some reason. Probably because they never played it either, which I really didn't either. But dude, if any of my friends come over, all my friends are engineers, because where I live, there's a college right beside my house, and it's an engineer school, and all my dude friends, my gym boys, are all engineers of some sort. And if they want to play chess, because I have like a crystal chess board I keep, because I like chess, but I suck. They nuke my ass. They're like, yeah, I haven't played in 12 years. I'm like, oh, I've been practicing. I played all last week. Let's do this. Like, I play online, dude, and they'll just mop the floor with me. And I'm like, why do I suck so bad at chess? God, I'm so sad.
That's how it is, man. You got to stream it. You got to stream it.
You gotta, oh no, dude,
you gotta stream it.
I will get nuked, bro. Like,
yeah,
in front of everybody.
It's comedy.
It's
your suffering is unironic content.
I don't know about that. Speaking of unironic content, everybody in the chat, real quick, please do me a favor and go follow this YouTube channel. It is the actual race series I was just talking about. They launched their YouTube channel today, and they're going to start streaming all the races with, cameras and whatnot from that channel until they get their TV deal later this year. So if you guys want to watch me race live, it'll be on that channel right there. I posted it in the chat just now. Get on it, doggone it. Give them some love. Get them past like 50 subs so they can stream and shit, because they just started it just now, like literally like an hour ago. So get the hell on it, doggone it.
When are you gonna race on there?
Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday I'll be in Sophia, North Carolina, racing at a place called Caraway, I think. Caraway Speedway. And then 2 weeks after that, be in Montgomery. Thank God. I only have to drive 2 hours. I have to drive like 12 hours every time, and Montgomery will be 2 hours. So it's gonna be so good to just go get home at like 12. God, it's gonna be wild. I usually get home at like 7 a.m. It's brutal.
That is brutal. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Dude, you don't even know. Dude, I will be dry. Okay, so I went to one in Virginia, about 12 hours away from my house. And I got out the race car. We finished 5th. It was a great race. Finished 5th. Got in my car at midnight, drove all the way home. Got home at like 11 or 12, like noon. And I was awake until 9 a.m. the previous day before the race. Oh my God. And I had to like stop on the side of the road, and some police dude was yelling at me. I'm glad he just told me to leave. I was like, this is great. But it was rough. I had to stop a lot and sleep, or else I would die. Have you ever driven like a really long distance?
Not that long, no.
God, dude, I do it so often, and I hate it.
You're a racer. You can just hit the gas, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, not in my truck. The police will be pissed. They'll arrest my dumb ass and like slap me and shit. I don't want to be slapped. Oh God, have you ever been?
Get a hotel, man.
Oh no, I got to be home. I gotta do my Monday show.
Get a laptop. Stream from your laptop.
Oh, now that's
learn to adapt.
That's more stress, people. It's more stress.
Yeah, life is stress, man.
It's just anxiety.
Also, Carrie, is that on the border of North Carolina and South Carolina?
What, Sophia?
Yeah, you said of the Caraway racetrack.
Yeah. It's actually pretty close. It's only like 6.5, 7 hours. It should be right on the border, like south of Charlotte, maybe.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say because I know there's a racetrack next to Carowinds. It'd have like a theme park weekend, man. Oh,
you trying to go to one of my races, Pip?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you could go to Carowinds after the race.
Oh. I thought you were like, we could go to Carowinds, and I'm like,
no.
Am I allowed?
I don't leave my house.
Oh, okay. I just making sure. I don't.
No, fuck you. Stay away from me.
Take a picture. The ultimate blackmail forever.
Oh hell no.
Pip, you have to come on a show 3 days a week now.
Don't make you sign an NDA. Nope.
Yeah, it's like it's just free grift money. Free grift money. By the way, guys, yeah, we're closed in on the Fight Milk. Pip obviously is a bunny, so she can't do Fight Milk, but I can. So thank you.
What is Fight Milk?
Fight Milk is a glass, about 8 ounces of milk, 3 ounces of vodka. I usually use whatever I have, like Sailor's Dairy or something like that. And 2 raw eggs unmixed, so they're just whole. And you just down it. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not that bad.
What the fuck? Is it blended? Is this layered? Is it fucking egg macchiato? What the hell?
No, it's whole. Just whole.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I've about 50% of the guests do it, and they always say it's not that bad. Yeah. They say it's not that bad. Oh, wow, I thought it was going to be way worse. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad, man. But everybody complains, because it sounds bad. But it's not bad.
That sounds really bad. If I get my hand cam fixed, maybe I'll try it though.
What's that? Oh, hand. What you say? Hand cam?
Hand cam. Yeah, like I have a little GoPro that I set up. Sometimes I actually put my hands out on stream, and, like Pokemon cards and shit. But my fucking GoPro, you spend shit ton of money on these fancy ass fucking GoPros, man. The goddamn charging port, it's a fucking stationary GoPro. I never take it out. I never do anything with it. It just sits there on the goddamn cord, but the fucking little plug port thing.
Yeah.
Came loose. Bullshit.
Yeah. So I have a 9 that I just bought to stream from.
Oh man, same.
And I had an 8, and I used it once, and that bitch, I turned it on one day, and it was just a black screen. And I had to hard reset it, and it just never worked again. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just kill myself.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Bullshit. It's bullshit. How the fuck do they? It's like the big staple too. It's like the GoPros and the DSLRs. That's what everybody recommends. But why does anybody recommend the fucking GoPros? They're actual garbage.
Yeah, they just die so fast. I mean,
they do, and they're expensive.
Yeah, I've been using a DSLR, the same bitch forever, and it's beautiful. It's a great camera. It's a fantastic camera. Just use capture card. Well, I mean, you ain't gonna be showing your face, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Capture card. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful time. Lofty says, Pippa, if you come to Anime Matsuri, I'll convince Rokeda to cosplay as Colress.
What the fuck? No, thank you.
No, could you imagine? Man, it would take 2 seconds. 2 seconds for Pippa to be doxxed.
Oh, God.
She get off a plane doxxed.
True.
Because the first person be clipping a pic. And also...
Second I speak, it's over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're fucked. No, that'd be... What would it be? It would be... people would take pictures, and there would be all these creators, and then a girl. No idea. Who's that? No idea. Yeah. It'd be hilarious. That'd be absolutely.
Do you go to Anime Matsuri?
Yeah, of course. I'll be there. I should have a booth this time. I didn't set it up earlier last time. I still did a lot of panels last time, but I'll have a booth this time. We're gonna do a CAMELCAST panel. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I love anime. It's Matsuri is so fun.
I've heard it's great.
Dude, it's
a lot of people keep asking Face Connect to go out, but it's I don't know.
How does Face Connect? So what would you do? Because I saw you did something recently where you were like streaming but interacting with people at like a con.
Yeah, so we set up a TV basically, and then we just hop on the company Discord channel, and the like the operator sets it up so that way there's like a camera feed and everything going, and it's like it's like this basically, but the feed is on a public TV, and people can talk and do meet and greets and stuff like that, and yeah.
That's pretty. You know what? That's awesome because you have to do nothing other than up here. God, I have to get on a plane.
No, it's amazing. And now they have Offkai. Last year they had like these robot things. There's this other company called Vshoujo, and they're like a big company, and they have like this machine where they can like sign autographs and stuff. Like the VTuber writes something on paper or whatever, and the robot can actually like recreate it.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man.
Do you have so now this is obviously like a hypothetical, but do you think there would ever be a situation, or is this something that you've done in the past, or you've went to something like this and never like talked to anybody and just kind of went to a con and didn't say anything and just kind of, because no one would know even know, like you just like walk around. I do that shit.
I've gone to conventions. Yeah, you just, especially like the smaller cons and shit that are just like more local.
Yeah,
you just go and walk around.
Yeah, dude. That's all. If that'd be hilarious. I would just walk around. Dude, I would get found out so fast because I would make it happen because I'm dumb. I would just do
You'd
it.
like tweet about it or something?
No, I would just go up and talk to people that like let's say Nick, like let's say I'm a VTuber for some reason, and I like walk up and I see Nick at a table talking to people. I'd walk up and be like, "What's up, Nick? How you doing, dude?" And he'd be like, "Camelot." I'd be like, "Yeah." Like it'd be so fast. Because one of my friends did that to me. His name's Cecil, and he always wears a mask. And I was eating with Vic Mignogna. We were eating steak and drinking whiskey. And a guy came up to me and was like, just standing next to me. And I was sitting and I like looked up at him. I'm like, hey, like random fucking dude, right? And he was like,
get stabbed?
Yeah, he said one sentence. He was like, "Hey, can I sit here?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" See, immediately his voice is so like recognizable that I was like, "Oh my god!" Because he has just a ridiculous voice. So immediately it was immediate, and that's what would happen to you. You come up and be like, say some shit, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, Pip's here," and you'd be like, "No, fuck," and you'd run. You know,
it hasn't happened yet or anything. I go to like, well, I'm not like a major creator or anything, but I don't know. I don't know.
Major. Wait,
I think we're both small fry. We're both small fry.
You shit on me just now.
We're both small fry.
I consider myself big as hell.
What? Why? You're tiny. 200,000 subs, man.
Bitch. How dare you, Pip?
Tiny.
God, all you do is yell at me. You make fun of me. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Well, like, with the internet landscape, right? Like even the 1 million subscriber channels. You know, like you can see one of those fuckers have no idea who they are. There's just too many. There's too many famous people on the internet now. Yeah,
and it's crazy because speaking of that, I saw a channel yesterday get like 1 million subs in a day. And it was some random like Chinese channel. And I know for a fact they bought them bitches. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, so it's funny, man. I had this weird petty thing with a corporation. You know, it's like GameStop. And
this seems to be a recurring trend.
Yeah, and I like put on my community tab, we got to beat GameStop to 100K subs. Or we got to beat GameStop to whatever. And of course, I passed them. And then in one day, I like looked at like the Social Blade back in the day when that was a thing. And they got like 10K subs in a day with no views. And I'm like, "Oh, you bitches. You're just buying shit to try to keep up." And they're getting like 1 view per video.
That's like, so petty. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. And it's the same thing with their Twitter. Like they have like millions of followers on Twitter and they get no interaction on their tweets. And it's like, this is all bullshit. Right. I've worked really hard to get 20K on my damn Twitter. It's so brutal. And these people just buy the shit and it's frustrating.
You just gotta post memes, dude.
Memes or nudes. That's my next route. Just nudes.
You're starting OnlyFans?
Oops, leak. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to post
my god.
This. Like, oh wow, this is so embarrassing. Can't believe this happened. Wow.
You're disgusting.
Why has he not deleted it yet? I lost my phone. I can't delete it. I'm sorry. Make sure you share this, please.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Hayden. One word, Camelot. Thank you. Watami?
Watame. Is a VTuber.
Oh, Watame is a VTuber. What does that mean? One word, Camelot. Watame.
I don't know what the context was. I don't know what he's trying to say.
He's just being weird, man. Just being weird. I don't know nothing about the VTuber life. I'm trying to learn, Pippa. I'm trying to learn.
What do you want to know? I can teach you.
To identify more with your culture. And
trying to grift?
No, I'm not about that life. That's for plebs. Things for bitches.
No, there's a decent amount of overlap.
Yeah, make sure you guys super chat and you also like the stream. Thank you. It's a joke. Please subscribe. You guys don't understand. This is my life. I'm popping for my life. Subscribe.
It's okay. You hit the pass. You're friends with Vic Mignogna.
That's true. He's great.
The anime pass.
He's such a good dude. I love that motherfucker. Yeah, he's awesome, dude. I've hung out with him 100 times. And he's great. He's supposed to come stay at my house this summer. But I haven't talked to him in like a month. So, Made in Iron. Have you ever gotten around to waxing your gooch? No, and I need to. Oh my god, it's rough. I can't believe this shit anymore. Yeah, it's like the Wookum. It's the.
I don't know what these words mean.
So you know anime words, and I know like Southern weird words like gooch. You know, it's like the taint area, and
Oh.
I'm a 30-something-year-old man, and you know, it's kind of unmanageable. But I'm like, how do I do this without hiring someone? And I don't want anybody to see that shit because I'm gonna be really embarrassed because I don't know what that. It probably looks awful. You don't want to see that.
I don't want to imagine it.
Yeah, like being a man, you know, lifting heavy weights, you know, sweating. I was taking the engine out of my car like last week, and it was rough. It took me like 4 hours, and I was sweating, dripping. It was hot as hell in my garage. And could you imagine
No, I don't want to imagine. Stop talking about it.
Imagine it, Pippa.
I don't want to. What the fuck?
Imagine it and fear it so much.
I'm fearing it. Jesus Christ.
Fear. American Neat says 200K is not small. At 200K, you fill up a Michigan Stadium twice. Congrats, Cam. You're big time. I guess you're all right. Yeah, but she's bigger than me. She passed me recently. Yeah,
Did I pass you? Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
loser.
Yeah, well, I was ahead of you recently, and then you fucking zoomed past me for some reason. And it's because I make videos and I can't stop. If I would just stop making videos, it'd probably the algorithm would be like, "Oh, you're a streamer. Here's more recommendations." But
you gotta make shorts, dude. You've been making shorts.
Yeah, shorts are weird. It's like I had a short get like 100 views once, and I'm like, "How is this possible?"
Oh, he's RNG, dude. You can upload the same short twice, and it's just entirely fucking random if one pops up or not. Like
That's
it's
so strange.
And it can happen like months later. Like I've gotten like a sudden influx of subscribers, and I'm like, I haven't uploaded anything in like 2 months. What the hell's going on? I look back, one of them hit like fucking a million views all of a sudden. I'm like, huh?
That's wild. Like
it's random.
That happens to me on Instagram. So I'll put my Instagram shorts do 1,000 times better than my YouTube, and it's the same freaking video, but one of them got like 200K in like one day. I was talking to I had Boogie 2988 on my show. And
you got Boogie on?
He's a degenerate. And
more degenerate than Rackets?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, Rackets, you know, decently.
I can't get over the Baldo thing, man. I'm sorry.
Well, that's pretty degenerate, but decently, you know, he's decently in shape. He can probably hook up with any like, you know, relatively attractive woman around his age easily. But Boogie, like you know he's paying. He's got to pay somebody. There's no other route.
$8 hookers.
Yeah. So when you have months and months of time in between stuff, your mind will go to fucked up places where you're like, I'm thinking about this weird thing and this weird thing, and now this is what I'm into. You know. So he told me his kink on stream, and that's what the short was, and it went ham on Instagram. It's got like 8,000 likes and 200,000 views, and it's just the most degenerate shit in the world.
I'm scared and intrigued now. I want to see it.
Oh my god, it's like, okay, so his kink, I'll just roughly explain it. It's like it's called being a, what did he call it, chat? A pleasure dom or something, where you give the girl a safe word, and then you just, like what he says, pleasure until she can't take it no more, but you still don't stop. And I'm like, that sounds, you know, very forced. What? Like you're forcing something. It's hard to say, but because I was like, I asked him, I'm like, you're getting like consent, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm just making sure, because he said the word force like 8 times in like a 3-minute span. I'm like, you're saying force.
So it's one of those things where it's like, if you read about it, it's not that bad, but just hearing the person say about it, the way they say it kind of fucks your brain up.
Yeah, it's like, you don't stop no matter what she does. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like that sounds kind of like strangling, you know? You know, you don't stop until she starts breathing. You know, it's like, this sounds kind of scary. And
I don't want to imagine Boogie doing anything like that either. So that's extra psychic damage.
God, he's anyway, no, I love him. I love Boogie. I love you, but damn, son. Anyways, but damn. You
love Boogie, but you got blocked by Wings.
That son of a bitch. He unblocked me.
Oh, he did?
Yes, and I messaged him. I talked to him. So thank God. Yeah. I messaged Boogie and I was like, hey, can you tell Wings to unblock me? And he was like, yeah. And then Wings immediately unblocked me. And then I sent him a message and I'm like, all right, we're gonna set up a show. Thank God. You know?
Oh, hell yeah.
I said something about V6 Mustangs years ago. I was in a Wings stream. And he was just streaming a game, and I donated $10, and I said, why would you get a V6 Mustang wings? And he blocked me immediately.
He blocked you. He went out of his way to block you on social media. I feel like that's the extra kicker.
Yeah, he was pissed. And then he had a like 5-minute
Jesus.
rant. Like 2 years ago, he had a 5-minute rant on why he thought I was an asshole, and I have no charisma and I have no personality, and I don't deserve to have a YouTube channel, like grow to whatever.
That's ironic. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, Wings, how could you? And I should have made a video about that. Why did I not make a video about that? God, I'm stupid. I should have been like, oh, Wings, talk shit about me. You know, grift the hell out of it, but I didn't. But yeah, no, V6 Mustangs, and the only people that get those are like, you know, women. It. Like, why would anybody? There's no other reason to get one unless you're a woman. You know, so yeah. And even if you're a woman, I don't respect you if you get one. I just understand, you know, I get it. You don't need it for the power, you need it for this what it looks like.
I don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, well, it depends on the year, but it's just no power, man. You gotta have that power, son. Gotta have the power. So I feel like, wait, I don't, and I guess you can't talk about that. I was trying to think like grift and money wise, like if you would have a over the top car or not. I guess I don't know how any of that works. I'm just me. So, but I don't have an over the top car either. So I guess that would make sense. But I saw your birthday stream. I think it was your birthday stream, maybe, or some stream where it was off the chain. Like you made like 10 grand or something.
Yeah, it just happens sometimes. I'm part of a company though, so I don't get all of that.
It just happens, bro. You know,
it just happens when you're just as popular and as amazing as I am.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to me. All right, I think I did a 24-hour stream and I made 3,000 in super chats, and that was the
skill issue.
That's my record. You won't even wait 4 seconds. You just keep hitting me over and over. Skill issue.
You're such an easy target. I can't help it.
I'm a wide man. You can throw anything and it'll hit me. That's just how it is. And it rolls off. I'll let it roll off. Okay.
Oh.
Don't mind.
Unlike Wings.
Unlike Wings. Nothing rolls off his ass. You know what I'm saying? It just gets caught in a crevice.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding, Wings. I love you. It's a joke, bro.
He's gonna block you again. It's over.
Dude, he kicked ass in the fight. Did you watch his fight with Boogie?
It was really short. I cut the highlight of it.
Dude, he killed him.
Blink and you miss it.
He was dead. He just like, and Boogie's like, yeah, I guess I'm done. I suck. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna keep going. The ref stopped them.
Yeah, I think that has to do with them being YouTubers. Because the ref stopped I watched a couple fights in that little card, and the ref stopped him like every time when it got a little bit like that, he'd stop it. And I kind of really wish that he wouldn't have, because I think Boogie wanted to just go the distance. And I think he could have. Just take a few.
I think they should set up in the parking lot. No referee.
There you go. Fist.
It'd be much better content.
Only fist.
Only fist.
Yeah, it'll be just fist of fury, like any pride parade.
What?
Patrick Power says, "Happy birthday to Shani. This guest sucks." What? Finally, Pippa gets a little bit of that backlash.
I'm an easy target. It's fine.
It's been me getting my ass kicked the whole stream. I was called Freddie Mercury, gay, a bitch.
You can't insult me back. I'm a woman.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Well, I can't. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't do anything. I don't like your ears on your character. Oh God, you can just take them off. I saw you had like your. I was watching one of your streams. I don't know, a few weeks ago, and you just had black hair.
Yeah, I can. Bang. Nah.
See, look at that. That's some bullshit. I can't do that. You know how long it takes? I have to work out for like 3 years to get my chest popping. You know, like, God, you can just click that shit.
Be a VTuber. Yeah.
You don't have to go to cons. You can just get on freaking video and be like, "What's up, bitches?
Yeah.
Simps here." It's not fair. It makes me so sad. Potato, sweat muscles. Pippa, you need to introduce Tenma to him. There's so many people. I don't know who they exactly.
Name dropping left and right.
Yeah, who's Tenma?
Tenma's my coworker. She's also a friend that I had before joining Face Connect. She's really into like macho gym men and stuff. So like her favorite characters are like Kratos. So
let's go, Tenma. Let's go. Finally, someone likes me.
She probably would.
Good. I'm tired of being called gay looking guy. I want to be called buff, sexy guy that gets recognized for his hard work, unless it's like a 20-year-old blonde girl.
Hold on. Pose for the camera. I'll take a screenshot of you to send to her.
There you go. Yes.
I'm
Looking for her. Tell her now. Looking for you, Timma. I heard you
my
like
God.
buff men and you don't think they're gay. Yes.
I also have another friend. Her name is Kirsha. She's in the himbos. Do you know what that is?
Yes, that's dumb buff sexy guys.
Yeah. You might have a shot. I don't know if you
Finally.
meet the sexy qualification, but
It has been 4 seconds and immediately again. Come on, Pip. Come on. You can't tell me you don't like a little bit of that muscle.
no, I'm good.
You like tall, lanky, emo looking dudes, don't you?
Not emo, but I like. Have you seen the character I post on my timeline nonstop on Twitter? Colress.
Colress.
He's from Pokemon. Did you play Pokemon?
I haven't played Pokemon in a long time.
Did you play Pokemon Black and White too?
The last one I played was Pokemon Silver and Gold, Heart Gold.
Damn. Oh, Heart Gold. Okay.
Yeah, that's not that long
Pokemon.
ago. It's not that long. Oh, why did I go to your YouTube? No, I need to go to your channel. All right.
You can just go to Google, type in Colress.
Yeah, you think I can type that in and spell that correctly? You think I could spell? It's not the guy with red hair, right?
No.
Because he looks
Guy
tough.
with red hair.
Yeah,
Who the fuck?
I don't know who it is. Colorist. All right, what's type? Wait,
He's in my profile banner.
colorist. Okay, I can spell it now. All right, I found you. Found him. Colorist. You like men that have lab coats on or trench coats, maybe a pea coat.
It's a lab coat. I don't know about trench coat. Not going after no fucking Columbine shooter.
He would protect you. Hold on, let me
Did you know that's a thing? There's a whole community around serial killers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Colress. Okay, so we got lab coat looking guy.
It always devolves into this.
But he probably has abs.
I like to imagine.
Oh, so you do? See, I caught you, little ass.
You have
do.
too many muscles, though. Sorry.
Oh no. It
You
just
look overinflated.
Oh, you motherfucker! After everything I've been through, I've worked so hard, and I don't look like Colress. You
Nope.
want me to lose weight? No, all right, Pip. That's what I'll do then. I'll just lose weight. Stop going to the gym entirely. Swallow a
But
shotgun.
you're not a scientist either, so.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm super fucked. I am the furthest thing from scientist guy. Wait,
Yeah, you just explained your chest.
That's what you're looking for, as scientist?
It's cool.
Okay, so you're like, okay, here. So you're setting up your Tinder, and you're like, looking for a scientist.
Looking for workaholic scientist is never home. Wears glasses.
Must have glasses.
Must have glasses.
God, I lost my sunglasses. Oh, I'm sad. I just
No.
realized that. God, I miss them. They were so cool. I have some aviators.
Oh,
It looked like a cop.
Top Gun shit.
I could be a scientist cop. There you go. That's what we're gonna do. Scientist cop guy.
All right. Good luck with that.
Thank you, Dang Laddie. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate that so much. Says Camelot's harder than Colress. Sorry, Pips. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, see, that's the issue though, Pip. So you're right about one thing. You know, I'm streaming, doing things, doing YouTube, but I get dick pics. So like, and the
You
volume,
don't even need Tinder.
the volume of dick pics and the ratio of dick pics to like some chick's ass, which I would prefer. And I'm not really kind of for unsolicited anything, but like if I'm gonna get tricked into looking, I would rather get some like boobies. But no, it's 9 times out of 10 it's a penis. So apparently
You look gay.
I look gay apparently. Yeah, and I don't know what to change because I just now had the mustache. So like, what was it about me? That is it the buff? Is it like a buff thing? Is like
I don't know. Why don't you ask the gay men sending you dick pics?
I don't want to respond.
You can have a little back and forth. It's like a detective talking to a serial killer. You gotta get inside their mind.
So why do you find me sexy? Like,
Okay, that's a bit teen girlish. I'm saying hit him with maybe like a so. You know,
Just
I don't know.
so?
Actually, I don't
Just
know.
I don't know. See, you don't even know what to do.
Actually,
It's a tricky situation.
send them. You gotta send them. You gotta send them a voice message. Are voice messages a thing on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta send them a voice message.
Be like,
You
hey,
gotta-
I really enjoyed the penis picture. It looks great. But I want to know what prompted you to think you could send a penis picture to me and I would enjoy it. Like just whatever attribute you can think of that comes to your mind. Not troll. And see, and maybe we could figure out why I'm getting the penis
Yeah.
pictures and not booby
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
Because I feel like women have more experience in sending booby pictures. And like, because you know, I mean, that's what I would do.
Think
if I was a girl. Yeah. If I was a girl, I'd be like, woo! And I'd send it to everybody.
But you're not a girl. You're a guy, so you
That's
don't
true.
know. Because when you are a girl, it's like you can't be sending that for free. It's worth more than that.
Only recently. Like OnlyFans changed everything.
The world's oldest profession, man. You
Yeah.
think Playboy models were signing up for the magazine for free?
No, but
Yeah.
when I was on Tinder, almost every girl that I would hang out with on Tinder more than once would send me shit unprovokingly.
Really?
Yeah, but like I don't use Tinder. I don't hang out with girls much anymore, unless I know them like in my like kind of like mutual like sphere, because it's just awful. Oh god, Tinder's awful. It makes you realize the uncomfortable truth, which I feel like a lot of people don't realize is. Now, this is probably true about men too, but I have to say women, obviously. But the uncomfortable truth that almost all women are the same person. Like it's like they,
What?
yeah, like I guess maybe it's the ones on Tinder, but it's like they drink wine or beer for some reason, and they watch Netflix. That's like their whole. And I'm like, oh, what do you like? And they don't know. Oh, I don't know. I guess like movies. And I'm like you don't have a thing you like art. Anything? And they're like, nah, I just like watching movies and hanging out. And I'm like, oh, so you're definitely this is gonna be a 3 choice pumps, and then I tell you to leave for sure. That's just how and I had to quit it because it got more anxiety because I was talking to like 6-7 girls at a time. And I just couldn't keep it up anymore. And every time I'd hang out with them, it was just like boring. Let's watch Interstellar for the 37th time. Like, God. Yeah. Then I started meeting girls that were in friend groups that were like in a sphere, and they were always way cooler. I guess because they're in this friend group, right? Like they would have to be cool.
They have real friends.
Yeah. So yeah. Now every girl I meet's awesome because they're in a group of people that are generally cool. So they have to fit in, I guess, somehow. But yeah, Tinder was just quite literally, and I thought this at first, I was like, okay, Tinder is an app where you date. And I found out about a year later after retrospection that it was literally just a hookup app, 100%.
Oh.
Yeah. Girls just wild.
That's part. Okay. Maybe a little bit conspiratorial, but like the thing with Tinder is so the reason the girls on there all have like the same interests and shit is because it's the porn addicted types, right? They want to. It's hard to explain. Okay. Porn addicted people go on Tinder, and porn addicted people don't have any personality because they've become addicted to porn. So there's nothing else that they want to do, and nothing that gives them that same type of it doesn't feed into their addiction, so they don't want to do it.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah. Because I've talked to people in the past. I was supposed to have Brittany Venti on my show soon, but she canceled on me.
She canceled on you.
She canceled on me. Anyways.
Don't let her know you had a VTuber on. She hates them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be today, I think, or last Monday, and then she canceled. Replaced with a much better person. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. But no.
Kiss ass.
She's all no. See, listen, damn you. You've been attacking me, and I only kissed one cheek. I didn't kiss both of them. It was a little bitty thing. It's better than Venti. That's pretty easy to accomplish. Don't be proud. Low bar. But anyways, so she is like super against porn, and I'm more laid back, So
I think I'm pretty laid back too. I don't mean to like attack That is like a whole thing. I just mean like people unironically get like sex addicted and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And like she's like, like she wants porn banned, right? And I'm like, look, dude, every now and then, like I have, there's girls I can hang out with, but every now and then I'm like tired. My house is empty. It's really quiet. It's serene. It's peaceful. Light a few candles, turn on some classic shit, and just, but stomach pancakes. And then I'm done. And then I don't have to think about
What the fuck is stomach pancakes?
It's like batter. It's like pancake batter. So you, after, and it hits your stomach because, that's where it's aiming. So that being said,
what?
That being said, you still don't get it?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to get it.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
So once a month, once every 2 months, it's actually kind of rare. And I'm like, but it's nice to have it's almost like meditation. But I've had friends in the past that would watch shit all day and like 10 times a day. And I'm like, how do you fucking do that? So I understand it, but to say that there's these men out there that are, or women, I guess, that are addicted, we should ban it for everyone. And I'm like, dude, it's a consumer thing. I think everything should be legal. All of it. Like 100, well, of course, within reason. Can't chop somebody's
murder.
Head. Can't put any babies in a big old pool.
So what about child porn?
Oh God. No. No, damn it. I said within reason. God. Clip it. Actually, Pippa, I think it should be 100% legal and encouraged. No. Well, there's a strike. There's one strike on the channel. Good job. Thank you. No,
you're welcome.
No, absolutely not. But
no, I get in a fight with my audience a lot over that too, because like I'm also one of those people where it's like, if it's, if people want to do it to themselves, fuck them, right?
Yeah.
You should have more freedom, not less. There's no reason to, unless it's creating like real issues for other people, just let people destroy themselves.
Exactly, dude. I'm like, dude, legalize all the drugs because like I don't want to, and also I don't want to pay taxes. That's illegal.
Yeah,
illegal make taxes illegal. But like everything else, legalize. Because I don't do meth because it's illegal. I don't do meth because I'm not trying to do meth right now.
You're not a fucking idiot.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so, like that's the whole point. And I'm like, oh, just legalize everything, and I don't want to pay taxes ever again. And that's everything. But people are like, oh no, we have to, dude. And sex work, 100% legalized. Let's go. 100%.
I agree with that.
Yeah, give them a W-2. Let's do this. And then maybe I will be going through the ads, in the Sunday paper, and then like Shaniqua pops up, and she's like $100 an hour, and she's actually pretty slick, and she's yeah, man, I don't know, maybe I'll fucking try. Like, I'm just saying, like, because I've been to Vegas 1,000 times now, 15, I think, 16 times now. And it's really laid back there. It's kind of fun. Like I like it, and it's legal there. Well, escort services are.
Wait,
right.
do you say Texas or Vegas?
Vegas.
Vegas has like brothels and stuff. I've seen. I've been through Nevada. They got like the fucking billboards up for the alien brothels and all kinds of shit.
So escort services are legal because escorts, there is not a guarantee of sex, whereas a prostitution is a guarantee. So that's that kind of get you. So if you go to a strip club in Vegas, they're like $100 for an hour, I'll sit on your lap, and you're like, I gotta get away from me. Because the first time I ever went to a strip club in Vegas, like this lady was hankering, and I'm like, no, ma'am, and she just
that's how you get diseases.
Yeah, well, I guess if it's an actual profession there, maybe it's a little bit cleaner. I don't know, but
wouldn't chance it.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't, and I was at this club, and this she kept coming up. She's like, $100 for this, and I'm like, no. And she'd leave and come back and be like, $100, we'll have sex, and I'm like, no. And then she left and came back, and she sat on my lap the third time, like 45 minutes later, and she's like, look, Alabama, because she called me Alabama because I told her I was from Alabama, and she's like, I think you're cute, so let's go in the back and have sex for free. And I'm like,
what the fuck?
I'm like, ma'am, I am married. And she picks me up, not like a baby, but she like grabs my arm and pulls me to the back. And she was very attractive. Vegas strippers are like goats. They're attractive women. And she takes me to the back.
What? The goats?
Yeah, they're the goats, man. She takes me to the back, man. And I made the mistake of wearing cargo shorts. And she had no quarrels with just reaching down in my cargo shorts, like through the leg. And dude, I had to like toss her off me and fucking leave. In retrospect, my wife left like a year later. Probably should just let that shit happen.
Oh my god!
I would have had a story, Pip.
You would have had a stain on your soul where you betrayed your lover.
She betrayed me when she left.
That was a year later.
Yeah.
You would have betrayed her first.
Good.
What the fuck?
Good. That bitch.
That's
Dude.
terrible.
Dude, it was awkward.
That's so terrible. And you compare. You said strippers in Vegas are goated.
Yeah,
goats.
I'm saying they look. They're just goats. They're just fucking goats. No, like okay, so you've never been to a strip club, I would imagine.
No.
Yeah, so they're not like GTA. They're actually kind of goofy and fun. But
Really?
yeah, they're just laid back. I went to one like 3 weeks ago, and I took like me and like 2 girls went, and it was just funny. It was like a meme, and we would like play pool and play the arcade games and drink, and then we would go to the stage, and like there'd be like a new stripper, and we would make up like backstories for like their life. It was fun. It's like people watch.
What?
Yeah. But then there's the old guys that are there, and they're real serious about it. You know what I'm saying? They're like throwing fucking ones and shit. So I give this like $100 stack to this girl that's with me, and I'm like, go throw like money at whatever stripper you want. Just have fun with like. And she goes to this blonde girl. She's throwing money at her. Blonde girls put boobies in her face, and it's funny, you know. And then she does it again like an hour later when she comes back on the stage. And then the blonde lady approaches us. Keep in mind, I'm in Alabama. She approaches us and she's like, so like I could go home with you guys. And I'm just like, no. Like,
What the fuck?
fucking chilling, bro. It's funny as long as you can like you understand what's going on. It's just funny. And it's laid back as long as you treat it that way. But yeah, and they look pretty good. I live in a really big city in Alabama. But in Vegas, the competition for strippers is like through the roof. So like every stripper is like 10 out of 10. Like they walk by and you're like, damn. Now, granted, what is weird, they're all really little. They're like 4'10", every fucking one. I'm like, why? I love tall bitches. Love them. 6'2", please, God, sell my face. Love that shit. God, I love tall. I don't know why. I love tall girls.
It's so weird that they're all short there.
Well, now granted, a lot of them are from like there are a lot of Filipino girls, a lot of girls from like South America, a lot of Asian girls, and they're always really, really little. And they're like $100, and I'm like, no, $100, no. You know, I don't need that. I just think it's funny. So yeah, a lot of good strip clubs. But I don't go to them all.
I'm very passionate about strip clubs.
Yeah. Now look, I know this is it's a long shot, Pippa, but if forever the worlds change their winds years from now, and like I know you, I will convince you. I'll be like, look, just fucking go with me, and you will see. You're like, oh, dude, I took this girl.
Okay.
Listen, Devin, you stop. Well, I had this girl with me that has never been to a strip club recently, and she's like, I'm so scared. I don't want to do this. And I'm like, dude, trust me. And I took her, and she sat down, and we drank, and I gave her some fucking ones. When we left, she was like, that is the funnest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. And I was like, yes, it is not like it is in the movies. It is not like that. It's like almost like a restaurant, like / like sports bar, and there's chicks dancing, and you don't even have to interact with them. You can go play arcade games in the back. Beep, 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 beep.
So how's it different from like Hooters? I've never been to Hooters, but
okay, so yeah, it's like Hooters, but the strippers don't serve you food. They just are on a stage like 30 feet away dancing over there, and you don't have to pay attention. You can just do whatever you want to do. Like there's a strip club here, and it's just it's like arcade games, pool tables, and you can do that all night if you want. And there's like a little window where you can look at the stage, and it's like and it's funny. I don't know. I think
going to a strip club to play video games instead of
it's funny. It's something you just have to experience. It's weird.
Wait. Can you pay them to play video games with you? They give me your second.
That would be great. I should try that next time.
Oh my god!
Here's $50. Come play. I want you to play 2 players on Turtles in time.
Air hockey, man.
Yeah, just imagine this chick with like a thong on, her ass cheeks out, and she's like playing air hockey with you.
Oh my god!
Yeah, bitch, get some. Tink, 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 tink. Oh my gosh. Light the candles and turn on Amazon. Sucker, make some pancakes and go to sleep. Nothing better. Dude, I'm telling you, Ghost. See, you understand, Ghost Media. You get it. He gets it, man. Speaking of understanding, we got the slag lust. Oh my god. All right. Slag lust says, here's 2 for the Goomba. Dare tell her the story. I'm not afraid to tell Pippa anything.
I'm afraid to hear it.
Yeah. So I had Nina Infinity on my show a few weeks ago. Great show. She's a great girl. And like, okay, so I can get pretty degenerate depending on who I'm talking to, you know, depending on what they're okay with. And of course, she was okay with everything. So we eventually get on the subject of penis size because that's what happens, you know, when man and woman talk naturally, right?
No.
And
no.
Yeah. Well, maybe not for you, but for me. How do you feel about So I was really drunk and I opened Paint on StreamYard and I drew up what my pee looked like. And she was like,
why? Why would you do that?
Because I was drunk. I just said I was drunk. And she said it looked like a Goomba from Mario. And ever since then, now I see Goomba in chat like 100 times per show or 500.
Yeah, you're gonna see that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a new job, and people are gonna find out, and they're gonna be calling the phones, and they're gonna tell your boss.
Can I?
They're gonna be asking for Mr. Goomba.
little bitty Goomba. Slaglust, I love you, dude. I appreciate you so much for your red boy, your Canadian boy. You're goated as hell. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't deserve it, but you're goated. Thank you. Intimidator. Good evening, Camelot and Pippa. Hope you're both doing well. Got a Star Wars based dad joke for you. What do you call Darth Vader when he's in your house? A home invader. Wow. I shouldn't have read that one, man. I should have just not read that one, unfortunately. That was terrible. Anyways. So we're closed down at 11 p.m. Ooh, do you have anything really cool planned, Pip, or is it just off the fucking cuff?
It's just off the cuff.
Yeah, because sometimes it'll be like reacting to spooky shit, like on the freeway, and then it's like learning about cars. I'm like, what's Pippa doing today?
I just do whatever I want, man.
Yeah, dude. Well, it works for you. I have to follow a damn freaking niche. Like,
what's your niche exactly?
Just retail bullshit, like retail stuff, and that's about it. And luckily, this show, I started this show like in March or February, and it worked. And it has nothing to do with my normal content. And I think it's because streaming is different. Like streaming algorithm is different from video algorithm, so it kind of works. So. And a lot of awesome people came on, and all I did was ask them. I asked Gary, he came on. Critical Drinker, one of my favorite creators, he came on.
No, it's crazy, man. Like people imagine with the YouTube stuff that it's like, and even I still get like this, where like you imagine like it's really hard to get people on for collabs and stuff, but no, dude, if you just ask and you give them like, some people need like a month in advance just due to scheduling and shit, but no.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because I messaged you. Because I think Brittany Venti canceled. Yeah, it was last Monday or Wednesday. She canceled on me. And I was like, fuck it. I'm messaging Pippa. And I'm like, you should come on my show tonight. And you're like, I can't. But I can next week. And I was like, well, goddamn. Didn't expect that. It all worked out. So again, I appreciate that. Before we close out the show, we're about 2 hours, 20 minutes in. Oh, before we close out the show, we're 350 likes from the goal. Stop being plebs in the chat, you bitches, and like the damn show. Also, subscribe if you're not, because that's very important, obviously, Griffin times. And yeah, and then we'll call out the show once we do that. And also, I'm gonna do Naked Snake in front of Pip for fun. It's not scary or anything. It's not like adult oriented. It's just funny. And then we'll call it, and it'll be a great time. Have you rated me when I was doing it? You literally rated me when I was doing Naked Snake.
I usually pass the fuck out after I raid. Like
you were in chat and called me a bitch. I saw you.
Yeah. I don't remember the Naked Snake thing though.
Okay, so it sounds way worse than it actually is. I just play the Naked Snake song from Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh. That's basically the whole thing. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna call it a night, boys. I really appreciate Pip so much for coming on. I thank you, Pip. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad you didn't take my trolling serious.
Wow.
I watched back your stream when you rated me, and you're like, he said something on Twitter in I think a friendly manner, LOL, and I was like, yes, it was. It was just fucking for the memes, man. It's for the memes.
You sound so scared of my audience. You said this during before we started as well. You were like, we're talking about that. Are you scared?
I mean,
you scared of some internet beef?
I mean, what watching little like cute bunny VTubers. There's some degens out there.
True.
So I gotta be careful of that. Speaking of degens, Ghost Meteor, $50 tip says redo of Hiller is the only anime that's awful and great at the same time. Outlaw 2 with a 21 says hell Pippa, hell Camelot, seltzers a trap. You son of a bitch. Have you seen the Louisiana man? The Louisville man shoots roommate for eating his last Hot Pocket. Guy survive. What flavor Hot Pocket is worth getting shot over? Yeah, the pizza one. It's fantastic. I haven't had a
Dude, the ham and cheese one is so much better.
Oh, man, I haven't had a ham and cheese one in a long. It's been so long. I haven't eaten Hot Pocket, fast food, none of that shit in such a long time. I need to get back on the train, man. I used to love fast food, but had to stop doing that. Because I'll get fat as fuck. I have that gene. My parents gave it to me, where if I eat, I think it's called endomorph, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's called an endomorph, where you gain fat really easily.
Oh.
But you can also gain muscle.
Oh.
So that's why I have muscle. But also, if I eat a bunch of cheeseburgers, I will get 400 pounds immediately. So I can't eat. I have to stay on a diet at all times.
Oh, man, I eat nothing but junk food.
Yeah, well, that's some people. My friend Anna does that. She eats freaking pizza and Doritos for every meal, and she's tiny. And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you be able to do that shit? Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. But anyways, let's do that, and we're gonna close. Oh, let me pick a Zeno. Oh fuck! Let me do Rumble rants. There's like 4 of them, and we'll Fellwind. Fu Rackets made me laugh quite loudly. Thank you, baby. Bleep you. Oh, thank you, Fellwind. He sent 3 of them trying to say that. I appreciate you, dude. You maniac of a man. You beat the law. Pope having people on. I love you. Thank you. Rumble hiccuped. Love you. Appreciate you. Pippa, been with you since FU Baltimore. We need to make 10 Ma perish from laughter again. We talked about 10 Ma. Pippa trying to convince the fish to let you upload VODs on Rumble. And sorry about Goku Cold Rest donation, Pippa. I didn't know I'd snowball to what it's become.
It's okay.
Xeno Gogeta. All right. Hey, Cajun Queen. How you doing, baby? Here we go. We're going to end it out with this. I appreciate you guys so much. What a fun show. Why is that so loud? Thank you, everybody in the chat. You've been goated as hell. Well, easily one of the best shows so far. I was on the fence. I didn't know if it would be or not. I appreciate you, Pip.
Damn. I'm sorry I'm kind of awkward.
You're not.
I'm not good at talking to people. No?
You're not awkward at all, no.
Oh.
You're fine.
You're a good liar. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Only a compliment from Pippa. Thank you. I appreciate that, Pippa.
You're a fantastic liar. No, listen. I'm very impressed by your fitness, genuinely. Like I know I gave you shit, but it's cool.
Oh, thank you. That's another compliment. What a great
thing. Yeah.
Let's do.
Wait, so if you don't eat fast food, what do you eat? Sorry.
Chicken and rice. I gotta pop my headset off for 2 seconds.
Okay.
I won't hear you for 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, now that they can't hear me, fuck you, chat. What's up, chat? What are you doing, chat? Fuck you, chat. What do people eat if they don't eat fast food? What the fuck?
Oh. Yes. There it is.
There it is.
Nega Snake for the 163rd stream in a row. Oh my God, can you believe it? Here we go, Monkey Man. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. That's for you, Monkey Man. I love you. Thank you so much. Jessica Reloaded. Oh my God, look at her. She's going. Look at the wetness. Thank you, Pippa, so much.
Thank you? Question mark?
You just said you were impressed with my fitness. Now you're saying question mark shit. You can't go back on it now. You already said it.
Okay.
I will die being proud of the Pippa compliment after the gay one. But it came after, so it's fine.
Oh, yay.
All right, boys. Send it to Tim. Everybody's saying that. Jesus Christ. More than everybody. I can't believe that so many people are saying send
she's really into macho men.
There you go, Tim.
You should take that as a compliment. Oh my God.
Or Timma.
Somebody clip it and send it to her. Jesus Christ.
But, well, look at all. I love how I got like 90 subscribe notifications just now. That's weird. You degenerate. You degenerates.
Oh God, the naked snake thing is working.
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, we're gonna have more gay DMs.
If you, oh no, this is why. This is why. This whole time I've been doing this for years, and this is 163 in a row, which is like almost a year and like 2 months. So it's when it comes to streams. Thank you guys so much. You're goated as hell. Get on it, doggone it, for 10, man, everybody. You ready? For 10, my boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Yes, it's supposed to be cringe. Chat. God, it's the whole point. Why is this cringe? That's the whole point. Damn it. You bastards. All you.
It's the internet. We're all cringe.
Yeah. Have you ever watched PIPPA?
Yeah.
Hard. But for some reason, a lot of people watched it.
Shut up, man. Listen, I don't get it either.
Yeah, dude, that's how I am. I'm like, I don't, man, I'll be like sitting there at night sometimes, like watching whatever the fuck and drinking. And I'm just like, why do people watch me? Like, so strange. Oh my gosh. 190 likes away, bitches. What'd you say, Pip?
Oh, I was just saying, you're trying to watch your stuff back and you're dying and you don't understand any of it. And you feel like you want to just like ask people like genuinely what it is that makes them watch you, but you don't want it to be like awkward or like you're fishing for compliments or whatever, but you just genuinely don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then people just say shit like Daddy said, or Daddy Langley. He said, it's because we love you. And I'm like, but why? But why?
It doesn't help.
I don't understand. That's just like when your dog comes up to you and your dog just loves you. And you're like, why do you love me? And he's like, I don't know. I love you. Like,
calling your viewers dogs?
Yes. Filthy dogs, all of you.
Oh God. Some of them are probably into that. Don't do that.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you, Pippa, for being a great sport today. I figured you would be. I mean, nothing spicy really happened. Yeah.
I just kind of sat here and responded.
Yeah, you did great. You did a good job. And
thank you.
It's very obvious as to why you have the following you have. Because
all right, kiss ass.
Yeah, you're quick-witted. You got a weird voice. It's kind of annoying, but also it's kind of endearing. It's really strange, actually.
What the fuck?
No, if you are a woman at all and you are not like boring, you have the world as your oyster.
I agree with that. I think the standards for the internet are shockingly low for women. Shockingly
low. Speaking of shockingly low, guys, we are going to raid a man. His name is King Queso. He's my boy. I love this man. He's playing Pokemon Phoenix Rising. Is that what it's called?
Oh.
That's what it says. Anyways, he's playing Pokemans. So I want you to go in there and show him some love, give him a sub, and give him a kiss on his face and his pee because he's a great dude. And he deserves some love. He's a smaller creator, and I've always really enjoyed talking to him in real life. So we got 2,000 people in here, so make sure you go in there and you give him some love when we raid him here in a second, and say Cam raid. Say Cam. No, just say PPP because most of you are P fans anyway. So do that. That'd be even funnier. So because you'd be like, "What the fuck's happening? Why are you saying this garbage?" Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Pippa. We're gonna log off here. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Wednesday we'll have that umbrella guy tug. It's gonna be a fun show. So let's do it. Say bye, Pip.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Appreciate you guys so much. Bye, everybody.